scandalous, and I loved it.
Your show is the best show on the air.
The Wendy Williams Experience. And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What your ears are about to witness the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this representing from west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag, but
Ain't nobody
it is phenomenal. Like
the queen.
right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block, heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much
Again and again. Wendy Williams, bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoes of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Hey, everybody. Ow. How you doing? Uh-oh. What's wrong with my microphone? What's wrong with my microphone? Oh. I was on the delay in my head. I was talking and I wasn't hearing myself in my head. Hey, everybody. It is what it is. Welcome to the show. We got company today, a man that I've never met before in my entire life, and I've already judged over, well, maybe the red carpet, maybe. Nope, never met Blair Underwood. Ready to meet him. He's got a movie in theaters called G. He's got a new book out, and, he's been around since forever. So Blair Underwood's coming in for the Hour of Truth. We can ask him about his family life and that wife of his and what's all they're doing in Hollywood. Plus, I want to talk with you about the latest developments with the Rosa Parks situation. Wow. People are really trifling. And I want to talk about Kate Moss and T.I. and Beyonce. And we got the people poll question. And, advice hour's coming up next hour. It's a full show, like usual. It is what it is, and it can't happen without you. The phone lines are open. The fax machine is open. 866-WENDY-FAX. You got the phones. 866-GET-WENDY. It is what it is. So welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Jaheim.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy MH Marcus Houston.
What up? This B5, and you're listening to the queen of all media, Wendy Williams. Yeah.
To all my people in the struggle, you think God's forgotten about you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
How you doing? My teeth feel so clean. Do you get that effect after you eat apples? There is no fruit that scrubs your teeth like apples. Now, I'm not eating the biting kind of apple that scrubs the front teeth, but the back teeth, the apple slices that you buy in the bag. Hi, everybody. Hi, Artie. Welcome back from the cruise.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
I like the hair.
You know, do you?
I do. I saw you smile. I was like, oh, who's that? I clutched my pearls.
Well, okay, everybody. It's Victoria Gotti from the Growing Up Gotti show length. Obviously, fake as hers, and ridiculous looking. As ridiculous looking as hers is, the bangs are too dark. I got to get Steve Lindsay, who's, the hair and makeup. He's out of town. Do I look crazy?
No, you look no, it looks good. It looks good.
Goose, you know what this piece looked like when Steve brought it in? I was so upset I wanted to crack his skull.
But you worked on it, though. I can tell. Yeah, you did.
You did. You worked on it. It's good.
It's all right. I noticed it. It goes with your eyes in some kind of way. It's all right, though. What you think, Goose?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. It looks very good.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, it just so happens because I thought that all I was doing was coming to work and going home tonight. Dinner with friends privately, but that's about it. It turns out Nia Long is having a party tonight. It's her birthday. Oh. Happy birthday, Nia. Well, me and my hair are going to be in there. It's a private celebration. Once I've had too much Hennessy, I'm going to ask her all about how 50 Cent is in bed.
Uh-oh. Easy.
Hey, Nia. Oh, that was her stabbing at my throat. The voodoo doll she has.
Karma.
Yeah. I also learned something about a recent guest of our show, and I dare him to come up here and dispute. Just lay back in the cut and understand that it's a small world after all. And then I want to talk about Terrell Owens. Is anybody in the room proficient on Terrell Owens?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we'll talk about him in a moment. A few days ago, everybody, we were blessed with the presence of the author by the name of Scott Paulson Bryant, who I absolutely loved. He came up here with Karamu from Real World. Karamu is gay. Scott is bi. Scott's got a book out. And it turns out that we all got along famously. I really enjoyed talking with them. The thing I hate about this show is that it can quickly turn a beautiful situation into something else. And the reason that happens is because, people listen and then they're quick to fax me or email me the real rest of the story. Now, how much more rest of the story can you get once a guy has said he's bi or he's gay? What the hell could the rest of the story be? Drum roll, please. Wendy, please. Scott Paulson is full of it. He's reluctant to call himself bi because he's gay. Now, what is the tragedy in all this? Just go to his website. Go to his website, Art. He's going on about fine men, not fine women. And his favorite movies are, you ready? All About Eve, Tootsie, Cabaret, and Room with a View. Come on. He's talking about Noah's Ark, a gay show. If it walks like a duck and talks like it's duck, okay, he's gay, he's homo, he likes guys. Every once in a while, he likes a woman. So what? But you see, wait, that's not the rest of the story.
Uh-oh.
The real rest of the story is Scotty.
Uh-oh. Easy.
Scotty.
Uh-oh. Take your time.
Scotty Paulson Bryant.
Oh, shucks.
How close was you to?
Uh-oh.
LL Cool J.
Oh, gee.
I dare anybody to come up. I dare anybody to come for me on that one. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Okay.
Okay. Shall we move on?
Let's move on.
Please.
It is what it is. I love you, Scott.
How you doing?
Art, I hate today's people poll question, and I really need you to start putting more thought into them. Not, your hungover cruise holiday,
you don't like it?
Half-ass. No. At first, I'm going to do the people poll question that you left us with from last week. Do you celebrate holidays? 90% of our listening audience who came onto the website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com, said yes, but 10% said no. Here's the new people poll question. This is so stupid. Is respect more than love when choosing your mate? I don't get that question.
Some people marry people that they respect and then they grow to love them. Some people just love people in the beginning and then they learn to respect them later on. I was just wondering what's more important to a person. Is respecting a person before marriage or love? Makes perfect sense.
Well, I think that the respect makes you fall in love with somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Damn, I like his swagger. Damn, I like the way he commands the block or the boardroom or whatever.
Right.
Damn, he's the boss over the whole aisle 8.
Right.
or whatever.
Or you can reverse that.
All right. Well, you guys go with that one. Then we're going to, let's go to the telephone. Can we talk to some people? Hello. Hi. It's Wendy here.
Hey, Wendy, how you doing?
How you doing?
I just wanted to say you are so crazy with the don't come for me, don't come for me. You all just fall back.
Everybody fall back.
I listen to you every day, and I just sit here in my office dying. You are so crazy.
Thank you.
I just wanted to let you know I love the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hello, Wendy.
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you. Hi, Wendy.
Hey, no, Junebug, turn your radio down, Junebug. You get through enough.
I just turned it down, girl. I just turned it down. I heard what you said about Miss Elsa. They ain't going to come for you because they know they'll fall like dominoes.
Thank you, Junebug. Thanks.
They know they will, girl, you know you will get the dirt. You just like a flawless, honey.
Thanks, Junebug. Always nice having you in the audience. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll go again. Hello. Hi. You're on the radio.
Hi, Wendy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I'm just listening to the show, and who cares if they come for you, huh, girlfriend? The truth is the truth. That everybody got skeletons in their closet.
Ain't that the
especially
truth?
these superstars.
Yeah, well.
You keep your show going, honey. You got the best show in the world.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thanks
bye.
for calling. I love you too. Bye-bye. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Art, is the length of this hair more drag queenish than ever?
I like it. I just like it. I like it.
It's so impractical.
We have women who got hair that length. That's Crystal Gale-ish.
She's the last woman with natural hair this long.
Oh, well, I like that. Just get used to it. Get used to it. It's a change.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Wendy. I was calling to say I love your show. I try and get to listen to you every time I can. And thank you so much for that Kirk Franklin song. You are the greatest.
Oh, you're listening in New York. Yeah, we just played Kirk Franklin here. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much.
It's great to talk to you. Keep it up, girl.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
You too.
And so it's election day today. I hope everybody, did their thing. Hello?
Yes, Wendy.
Yes, hi.
Hi. I just wanted to say I love your show, and just give me a shout-out for my birthday today. My name is Michelle from Jersey City.
You just did it on the radio, Michelle. How old are you today? Do you mind?
I'm 48.
There you go. Are you happy with where you are in life?
Oh, absolutely.
No regrets?
No regrets.
Yeah. Good for you, Michelle.
Thank you so much.
Well, cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll take one more in this strip. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing fine today. How are you?
I'm okay. I was just calling to say I love your show.
Thank you.
And you do so well.
Thank you.
And I've been following you ever since, I'm from New York. I'm here now. I've been following you such a long time. Ever since the time when I think Tretch had called a long time ago, and he was, supposedly making a threat, and you were like, is that a threat, Tretch? I was dying with laughter.
Yeah, me and Tretch have been through
He
it.
was like, oh, if you maybe walk one day and I'm happen to fall off the curb. He was like, is that a threat? Is that a threat? He was like, take it how you want it. I was dying with laughter.
Yeah.
Well, I love you, girl. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And a big shout-out to Tretch. Boy, he and I have been through our ups and downs. They're pursuing Busta Rhymes for the show. Actually, not there, but Elisa. I don't know whether I'm supposed to say that or not, but that's somebody who I think I've been through it with also. And I'm just wondering whether Busta will actually come on the show. I mean, I know that we've talked about him before on the show. I know we've had his baby's mother who ripped him a new one on the show, Sharon. But at the end of the day, we'd still love for you to come on the show and let's see where that hairline's at. Let's see what all's doing now. I mean, I've known Buster for well over a decade, it seems like now, And he and I, we connected. When he was with Leaders of the New School, we did connect on some real, I don't know, we just connected. And I just, quite possibly, I do have a way.
You're a therapist.
Anyway.
And now you have a long hair.
Which is all in my mouth. Oh. Keep it where you got it, everybody. We're here.
It's Wendy, man.
I got slayed so well. Made me do things I don't even do to my husband.
Oh, my God! The Wendy Williams Experience.
WBLS.
Okay.
You are caller number 10.
All right.
You just picked up $1,000 in WBLS cash.
Who knows? You could be our next winner. It's the $107,000 cash guarantee.
Then let us know your station giving away the money.
WBLS.
Hey everybody, it's 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B Classic Soul, the Wendy Williams Experience. Don't forget, today, 525, is your next chance to pick up the $1,000 in our $107,000 cash guarantee. 525 today. Listen for Steve Harvey's cue to call in and win. What a beautiful day out. Isn't it beautiful outside today? Isn't it really nice? Gorgeous. Hey, Brooklyn. I see you from my perch. This hour of the show is being brought to you by MasterCard, because when you carry MasterCard, you carry clout. And I want to talk to you about LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. Thanks to LA weight loss, I lost the crucial 17 pounds that I needed to lose in order for my bra not to dig into my skin and create all those folds. Do you know those folds back there? That's where I lost it. My legs, they don't rub together as hard as they used to. And I lost that little teaspoon of fat right under my chin that I was conscious of prior to LA weight loss. Yeah, it's gone. I mean, I can't really think of, you know what? I've also lost a little bit of volume in my boobs. I do have to say that. As opposed to like being a double D, I think I'm just a regular D now. And I'm not happy about that. Oh. But I am happy about losing the weight. So you can't have everything. Maybe when I go get them rotated, I'll put them back up to the double D that they once were. But I lost some weight on my boobs too. Thanks, LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. And the weight has been off for a year and a half. 1-800-448-TRIM. And I wanted to tell you that whether you're a new customer or an existing customer at LA Weight Loss, it will only cost you $5 for the program for the entire week. Beginning when? Next week. Beginning next week. So you need to know that. $5. And you tell them you heard about it right here on the show. Because I've got a memo here right from LA Weight Loss headquarters. It says, copy info, all markets, 11/7. That's when it's dated. And it says, regarding copy for next week. That would be next week. Next week is that's oh wait, this is this was dated Friday. Oh, that's this week. Yes. That's this week. Everybody, it's this week and we're only on Tuesday. You missed a day already. This entire week is only going to cost you $5. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss. I got to tell you something. It's an affordable weight loss program with or without the $5 week. It is affordable and they work. 1-800-448-TRIM. Thank you so much, LA Weight Loss. I love you. Love you, baby. Let's go to the telephone. Hello, hi.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Wendy?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
That's good. I wanted to talk to you about the what's happening that came on the past weekend.
Oh, yeah, I saw 6 episodes of What's Happening and 2 of What's Happening Now.
Wendy, I'm so glad that the tight pants era is over with with the men, because I couldn't imagine,
Yeah.
I'm kind of, well endowed down there, so I would, all that would be showing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, at this point, you might have been having sex as opposed to being on the phone with me. Do you know what I mean?
Most definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, for Rerun to be a big guy, he can,
he can
kick those legs up and do the split
alone. Yeah.
Yes.
He came on the show about 2 years ago.
Well, he's dead.
I know, before he passed. He came on the show. Remember, Art? He was wearing that cheap gorilla jacket. Yeah. It wasn't even fur, like something luxurious. It was like literally...
He came to the first Dons and Divas, too.
Yes, he did come to the first Dons and Divas. And as a matter of fact, it was the next day that he came to the show. He was like in New York, like it was a double thing. Like I think the first Dons and Divas was at the Rubber Tree Hotel in Newark, New Jersey. And he was there. Little Kim was there. Usher was there. Queen Latifah was there. Redman was there. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who remembers Dons and Divas Part 1. And then the next day, I think, or the day after, Rerun came into the show. Fred Rerun Berry.
Was he doing the same dances? I mean, was he dressed the same?
You know what? He wasn't dressed the same, but he did have the beret, and he had on the gorilla jacket in black, and he was gray. He did not grease in his hair. He had his gray and his salt and pepper, and it was just nice to speak with him. Yeah.
What didn't Shirley? Did she pass away also?
Did Shirley Humphrey pass?
I didn't hear about her pass.
I don't know. You can't trust.
Well, you know, Dee, you know, she's sisters with Regina King. That's her sister.
No, I never heard that.
Yeah, I read that in the magazine. Regina King was on the cover of a magazine. She said that was her sister.
Are you sure she didn't mean soul sister?
No, she meant like blood sister.
No.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But I would love to hear that. Goose, maybe there's... Oh, you can't pick up the phone? Oh. All right. Anyway, gotta go.
All right. Thank you, Wendy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, do you guys know that to be so? Is Dee sisters with Regina King? I wonder why they would have never talked about it. Anyway, everybody. Yeah, the Dons and Divas extravaganza. We've had a lot of great celebrities come through, help us out. Mary J. Blige is hosting this year, December 22nd, secret location in Manhattan. You're going to love the location. I just can't say right now because they won't let me. But it's the Black Party, and there are going to be no tickets at Ticketmaster. You got to win them, and then there'll be limited tickets available for you guys to buy. And special shout out to some of our special sponsors this year, including Demetrio Furs, Bill and Pete Demetrio. I'll tell you what. They're in the Fur District, and we've dealt with them for years now. And, you know, their prices are right, and their showroom is big, and they are one of the most recognized furriers in the Fur District in Manhattan. So, and not only do they help sponsor Dons and Divas, but they also show up, which is so funny. The Demetrio brothers, Phil and Pete. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being like family to us. Artie, are you getting a fur coat this year?
I think I am. You keep encouraging me, so I'll have
Why? Because I keep telling you, what do you have to work with? 1,500, 2,000? Like, what do you have to work?
I heard what I want is not even that much.
People think that fur is this thing that, you know, I mean, yeah, you can get a $100,000 something fabulous or another, but since when do you think that you need, you know, all this money? I mean, certainly you need, you know,
something.
You need something to twerk with.
Right.
But, you know, not as much as you think. Fur, like plastic surgery, is not just for the rich anymore. Hello. Courtesy Lincoln Mercury in the Bronx. Special shout out to them. Federico Brothers, their sponsors. Armadale Vodka.
Oh.
Yeah. Dame's Liquor, their sponsors this year. B&B Jewelers in Wayne, New Jersey.
It's classic.
Yeah. Shout out to Ben and Eddie. Right there near the Home Goods. I go home gooding, then I go in and get my jewelry steamed. Then I go next door and get my nails done. I love that little strip plaza right there. I saw Mona Scott in that plaza one day. All kind of people, you never know where they live, but they all come out to, like, you know, like Home Goods and places like that. Yeah. Special shout out to the people at Seagram's. Helen. Seagram's is putting on a big to-do, sponsoring Dons and Divas this year. 5 hours open bar. Yeah, I announced that yesterday to the people. Yeah, 5 hours open. And that's for the general people. That's not even the VIP. So you can imagine when 5 hours open bar this year for the Dons and Divas extravaganza.
Crazy.
Can you imagine drinking for 5 hours? What the hell the sex is going to be like afterwards?
Nobody's going to walk out the door. They're going to be crawling out the door.
And the sex is non-existent.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't you pass out after that? Or do you Earl on it and then pass out?
You Earl, then you get up and have sex.
Not just Earl on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I know I'm not the only one who's done that before after a big party.
Uh-oh.
Push my head one more time. Watch what happens. Ah! Surprise. Oh, boy. Yeah, 5 hours open bar. And that's for the general people.
This for just everybody.
That's everybody. 5 hours.
Crazy, man.
You better hire yourself a driver that night, boy. Anyway, we have to continue with the break. And we'll be back with more music and chat about... I'm excited to meet Blair Underwood. Are you excited to meet him?
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out... I wonder how skinny he is in real life, and I wonder how tall he is. Yeah, we'll find out. 4 o'clock. Blair's coming in. All right, you guys, it is what it is till 7 o'clock. It's the Wendy Williams Experience on WBLS.
Wendy Williams, you don't know me. I'm not your punching bag. You gon' blow me up. Girl, better leave me alone before I buy your radio station and send you home.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Shout out to everybody checking us out on Power 104.1 in the great state of Connecticut, the great city of Hartford. Shout out to everybody in Springfield, Massachusetts, New Haven, everybody. We're going to be in Hartford, as a matter of fact, on the 26th of this month, the Wendy Williams Comedy Tour. Yes, exactly. That's going to be big fun with Capone, the Gangsta Comedy, and
Will Svens.
Will Svens, who was very funny last week at the Laugh Factory. Tony Roberts, Rob Stapleton. So we'll see you. We're going to be at Vibes, by the way. That's, club in Hartford. I've been there many times. Vibes. So we'll see you guys the 26th of this month. Anyway, shout out to JC, who's listening in Wilmington, Delaware, who says Raj and Nadine on What's Happening Now adopt or have a foster child on What's Happening Now. The foster child is played by a young girl by the name of Rena King, who's Regina King's sister. There we go. Thank you, Jay.
I remember her, too.
So, Diana Ross has a new CD coming out, Elisa Payne, in the booking office. She probably already knows this. Wouldn't that be just the best if we can get Miss Ross up here? Oh, we'd be queening out, honey.
I'd have to come in with a wig that day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's called... Actually, it's not a CD. It's a DVD. Sorry. It's okay. She's still celebrating and she's still in tour mode. Why can't we ask her to the show? Well, actually, she's in the studio recording a new CD. It'll be out Mother's Day. So I was correct about that. But the DVD for Lady Sings the Blue is in stores as of today. And apparently, she was at the blue carpet. See, Blue, Lady Sings the Blue. The blue carpet premiere screening the other night. And she confirmed, yes, I'm in the studio. Yes, my CD will be out in time for Mother's Day. So I can't wait. That's a reason to look forward to spring. Diana Ross. Mary J. Blige CD will be out on December 20th. Looking forward to that. And then 2 days later, she'll be hosting the Dons and Divas Extravaganza, December 22nd. December 20th. She already shot the video for the first song, Be Without You. She shot that in Los Angeles. As a matter of fact, she's working on that this week. So, good for Mary. Let's talk about Terrell Owens. All right, I don't know that much about sports. But do I have this correctly? So he's no longer playing for the Eagles as an active player. They're still paying him his money, but they got him sitting on the sidelines.
No, they're not paying him. He's been suspended for 4 games at first, and then they...
Get on the microphone.
They made him, inactive for the rest of the season. How you doing?
So wait a minute. So after those 4 games, he'll resume getting paid?
No. He's out for the season. It was first a 4-game suspension because he's been complaining about money. But then they decided just to make it the whole season that he's off the team, and he's gonna be losing like $800,000.
Does he have to report to the bench every?
No, he's out. He's out. No, he came in the season complaining about money. Yeah, he wanted a long-term contract.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and he'll never get it now because of his age and the way he complains too much.
Yeah,
they'll probably just rent him for a year at different teams now. He won't get a long-term contract at this point.
How old is he?
Early 30s.
Career done? Early 30s? What does he have, a trick knee?
No, not career done. Well, no, he's had injuries.
No, there's a problem. Damaged.
More importantly, it's his attitude.
So he's available to come to the Dons and Divas Extravaganza.
Oh, yes.
T.O. But his attitude is like a real whining, complaining kind of guy?
Oh, he's a diva. He's very high maintenance.
They don't, apparently they don't want that on their team.
No, you don't.
But they deal with Allen Iverson on the 76ers.
It's a whole different animal. Plus, Allen has calmed down. Allen is playing in the game now.
Well, how come Terrell Owens hadn't gotten that memo?
Because he wasn't the only star on the Eagles. Their baby is Donovan McNabb.
Oh, yes.
You know.
I remember that name well. You know, when we were residents of Philadelphia, you know.
Sharon Reed.
Newscaster, a hot little chippy. She doesn't newscast in Philly anymore. Something about a girl fight in the club. Do you remember what happened to the demise of Sharon Reed?
Yeah, she had an altercation with another news
That's
person.
That's right. See, I almost had it correctly.
Yep.
Sharon was a hot mama. She would frequent our radio show when I was, broadcasting in Philadelphia, and hear tell Sharon and Robert De Niro. I mean, she's hot, a black girl with the hotness. Yeah, young and hot. She's like 28 years old. That might have been her showbiz age. Maybe she was 30. Same difference. Yeah. A girl about town, a real girl about town. Yeah. That's what I like in my news girls. A little personal life. You can look at them and say, I wonder what she's wearing behind that news desk. A micro mini? Or what? Well, are we supposed to be sorry that this happened to Terrell Owens, or did he bring this on himself?
He brought it on himself.
Okay.
He'll learn from this.
Yeah.
Eagles might not make the playoffs, but they're better off without him.
Let's go to the telephone. Hello.
Hi, is this Wendy?
Yeah, how are you?
Hey, girl, how you doing?
Good.
Child, listen to you talk about Terrell Owens, and I'm a total football fan.
Okay.
I have my own theory.
Okay.
Now, I personally think Terrell is on the down low. And that's where all this trouble's stemming from.
Easy. Be easy.
Ooh, child. I think it. I believe it. I feel it in my bones, girl.
Like, because he wouldn't talk to you.
If you ever see him, now, like I said, I watch football all the time.
Okay.
Sports Center every morning, every night. And when he's on TV, he's always shaking his head and moving his neck. And I'm like, how you doing?
Does anybody else know anything more about this?
Well, just like people I talk to around where I live.
No, I'm talking to the callers, because, we can smoke somebody out here on the show.
I don't know, child. You can find out. If anybody can find it out, Wendy, you can.
Please, I kind of want to look the other way. I just want to believe that he's, bitching because of money, didn't get it, and that's it. Oh, gosh, I need to get off the phone with you. You're nothing but trouble. Bye. Can we take one more phone call? Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Everybody, don't forget Terry McMillan and Jonathan on Oprah tomorrow. Yes, how are you today? Good?
I'm fine. Is this loud?
Yeah.
Because I'm listening online, and it's like somebody's talking now, though.
Yes, no, it's the delay.
Oh, my God.
That's so that if you curse, we can press the button. So where are you listening? Where are you calling from?
I'm in Durham, North Carolina. We at Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and we listen to you every day.
Well, thank you all, country cousins.
Yes, you'll never give us no shout-out down here in North Carolina.
I'm sorry. Well, shout out to everybody there in North Carolina, especially the employees at Blue Cross Blue Shield. Thank you for listening. Everybody, keep it where you got it. Advice Hours coming up next on the Wendy Williams Experience.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Everybody needs something.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Hey, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. It's Advice Hour. And before we dip to the telephones, I want to give you a few rules in regifting. Rules as I see it, you know. Because you know I love to regift. It's coming to that time of the year where many of you will be not going out and purchasing gifts for people that you care about, but simply going to the back of your closet and repackaging that candle or that picture frame and giving it to somebody else. And I'm all for regifting. There are a few rules. Number one, don't regift to somebody who's in the same circle where you got the original gift. Arthur, you did this last year. Something was given to you, and you gifted it to Elisa.
Yeah.
And then she asked you if you regifted, and you lied and said no.
I lied to her.
It became a big deal. I remember it well. Yeah. You also regifted me something last year. While I understand the whole regifting thing, we're going to set some ground rules for this regifting. Okay. First of all, do it openly. There's nothing wrong with saying, I got this. I mean, if you have to, if your back is against the wall. I got this 6 months ago, and I never wore it, and I thought this would be perfect for you. And have it wrapped up festive. Merry Christmas. Or, my mother gave this to me, and I feel terrible about returning it, but I think you'd really love it. Here you go. Be open. Be open. Number 2 or 3, it's best art. This is for you.
Okay.
Which is an addendum to number 1. If you venture outside the circle, the Godiva chocolate that you gave to Elisa, you should have actually given it to somebody outside of our cipher. You see what I'm saying? They would appreciate it much more, and they would think that you went out. That was like a $75 box of chocolates, I know.
Yeah.
But you wasted it on Elisa because Elisa knew that it was regifted, so you didn't get the wow factor. Mm-hmm. You know.
And she later regifted it to somebody
And
else.
she regifted it to somebody else. But she did the right thing because she regifted outside the circle. And I know what you gave me last year. You regifted me a bottle of champagne that you and Dave stole from my champagne cooler anyway. Yeah, they stole from me and regifted it to me.
What happened again? I know what to get you this year. We already talked about it last week.
What'd I say? I forgot.
Good.
Okay. The next thing is update the gift by adding something. Another damn picture frame, which only cost $7 at Marshall's, that was actually given to you by your sister, but you hate it, so you're regifting it to one of your friends. Here's how you update it. Put a picture of you and your friend in it. You see what I'm saying? Update it. Seize every opportunity to regift this holiday time of the year. Why not? You go places where a gift isn't required, and you have something nice. You go over your... Artie, I come to your house for the holidays. Miss Gladys is there. Miss Gladys, it's so wonderful to see you. Here's a little token, just a little token. In the meantime, it's all those dumb candles that I get all year round. I'm not a candle burner. Right. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And here's the last and possibly best thing with regifting. If you absolutely hate something, bring your worst gift party. Everybody brings the stuff that they don't want, whether it's throughout the year or just the holidays. Wrap it up nice, drop it in the bin at the front door. Everybody take a number, and somewhere after too much Hennessy, or whatever, then
it'll be fun.
Yeah, sure. Listen, this comes from the queen of regifting. I got a closet full of regiftation going on at home. Candles and all kind of what's it doing. Mrs. Lopez gets a bouquet of flowers once a week. Yeah, people send flowers up here. I enjoy them for a moment, but then I take them home to Mrs. Lopez and I regift her. I wrap them up nicely, say, oh, you do, como esta? You're doing such a great job. And oh, Mrs. Wendy, she loves it. Let's go to the telephone. Let me see. Now, on line 2, Mika is in East Orange, and she wants to break up with a friend. So let's talk to her. Hi, Tamika. Hi, Mika.
How are you, Wendy? What's up?
Good. Okay, so Mika's 29, everybody. Tell us about your friendship breakup.
All right. So I frequent a club often that your station supports. So a few times one of my friends used to be like, oh, okay, take me, whatever, take me. I don't have a problem with that, being that I usually go to clubs by myself just in case I want to leave with a jump off or something.
Right.
Well, before we went into the club, Wendy, I pulled her to the side. I'm like, listen, I'm going to show you the 2 places I be in the club. So if you're looking for me and I'm not dead on the floor, I'm going to be standing in only these 2 places because just in case something, jump off in the club, I need to be in the exit. Like, I'm like you in that aspect.
You're right. When shots ring out, you want to be safe.
Right. Well, we were dancing one time, and I said, okay, I'm going to go do my thing, whatever. So she kept getting a little agitated because when we were dancing in the reggae room, guys were just dancing with me. And I mean, they were dancing with her too, but they were dancing with me.
Right.
So then she was saying to me, well, I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm looking at her like, do your thing, Mom. Go ahead. She wanted me to walk with her to the bathroom. Yeah. Wendy, let me tell you, how people have pet peeves? This sounds like the craziest thing. Why do 5 to 6 girls go to the bathroom if one has to go? I'm not going to go to the bathroom and listen to you urinate if I don't have to go. Just go.
Yeah.
We got to the hugest argument about that, and I just wanted to tell her that I think it's best that we just not stay friends. Because
so wait, you guys are breaking up a friendship over a bathroom visit? It's got to be deeper than that.
Because she felt that I should have walked with her to the bathroom. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Well, here's the thing, and I'm shocked that such an astute woman like yourself, you go to the club, you survey the exits, you only stand at 2 spots because if the shots ring out, you want to be out. Girls get jumped in the bathroom.
Well, listen. Girls get jumped
everywhere.
Who come to the club with drama.
Okay.
If you go into the bathroom, listen, I go to this club frequently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm one of these people that listen to the radio, and if I hear there's a party going on somewhere, Queens, whatever, I'm down for it.
Okay.
I'm not going to say never. Maybe once I've had a problem in a club, but it never got to a fight. I'm the type of chick, if a girl's supposed to drink with me by mistake, or whatever. I'm like,
how long have you been friends with her?
It's been a few years.
So how about she's not your club friend? You just...
No, I just, I could do without. I just feel like, for the next friend that she get, I don't like tag along. Nobody likes to tag along. Having enough self-confidence to do things.
Gotcha.
Right. I just don't. I just wanted her to have a clear understanding because she listens to your show.
I know.
It's not personal, but I'm not going to diss my men for a female. I'm not going to do it.
I got you. Okay.
It's the purpose why you go to the club. I don't go to the club so I could just,
Okay. So then the friendship is over. I wish you well.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Okay, let's go to line 6. Cheryl had a bad experience at the doctor. She's 31. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello. Hi.
Good. What doctor was this on your team?
Can I call his name on the radio?
Well, no. Just tell me what kind of doctor.
He was a gynecologist, OBGYN.
Oh. Okay. What happened?
Okay, what happened is he's been my doctor for like 2-3 years, and I let him be aware that I wasn't able to get pregnant, and he said he could help me get pregnant. And I'm 31 years old, so I'm trying to have a baby. And he referred me to do a HSG, which is a salpingogram, where they make 2 incisions in your lower abdomen and look inside of you where they could see your ovaries, tubes, and everything to see what the problem was. Now, he didn't refer me to do a dye test because a dye test would prove, to see if I have blocked tubes or anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and he didn't do that. He just referred me to do the surgery because he wanted to get the money from my insurance because I have very good insurance.
Gotcha.
So he did what was in his best interest, where he would make the most money because the dye test, he would make so much money.
Right.
When he did the test on me, he said that he saw it was a 1-day procedure, went in the hospital, and I came home the same day. He said he saw where I had a blocked tube, and he would be able to fix it for me. So he scheduled another surgery for me, which I gave him the go-ahead to schedule the surgery because he told me he would be able to fix the problem. It was only a blocked tube.
Okay, so what's your actual question to me, Cheryl?
It's been 1 year since the surgery, and he told me it was successful, and I have been able to get pregnant.
Have you?
I want to know if I should, pursue legal actions against him, or if I could.
No. I think what you should do is you should have a long time ago gotten a second opinion once you had skepticism about him.
I did go to another doctor, but after he did the surgery on me, I did go to another doctor for a second opinion to see if my tube was clear, and the doctor said no because this doctor did a dye test, and the dye test proved that my tube was still blocked.
Still blocked. So Then in that case, sue. So you left out the most important thing. He did an operation on you that he said was successful but wasn't successful.
Yeah.
So then what you need to do is you need to file a lawsuit against him, and hopefully you have somebody close to you. Are you married, or are you in love, or,
I'm married.
Okay. Hopefully your husband can handle the bulk of the lawsuit while you try to handle the most important thing to you, which is getting pregnant.
But what he also did, he told me my insurance wouldn't cover it, and then when I called Blue Cross, they told me that they already paid him $4,000.
Whose fault is this? I mean, I hate to say it, but Cheryl, whose fault is this? I mean, his fault for being a bad doctor, and God knows, and I love the DR period, but there's a lot of you out there that you take advantage of people, like you took advantage of this woman. But you should have checked and double-checked. Cheryl?
No, you know what? He assured me. I've been going to him so long, and I had faith in him.
Damn him.
I've been going to him, and he really assured me that he would be able to
sue him because you have a lawsuit. You got to get yourself an attorney.
Yeah.
All right. You got a lawsuit on one hand. On the other hand, you also don't want to put off the whole baby process because you want that. So
yeah, but if I get pregnant now, it's gonna look as if what he did.
If you get pregnant now, it'll be bigger than a lawsuit and any of the money you can bring. It'll be the biggest blessing that you and your husband could ever get in your lives. You've got to pick and choose what you want. Hell, when I was pregnant, I went to this day spa in Philadelphia. The place put a damn. Get over here, Girl Fridays. Look at Miss Wendy's forehead. I want you to see something.
Wow.
So I go to this place downtown Philadelphia because I'm trying to luxuriate after having one Miss Damn Carriage after the other, right? Look at Miss Wendy's forehead. Do you see that? Do you see that? This hole right here? That'll never go away. That's an ooze hole from an acid peel I used to get every single damn day. When I found out I was pregnant and I had this acid peel, Mark, come here. Look, do you see the acid peel mark right here? Do you know that was scabby and oozy for weeks afterwards? Because my skin was just purging and purging and purging. Then I found out I was pregnant. I could have sued the daylights out of this place. And I was on the radio on Power 99 and could have won. But you want to know what? I couldn't take the stress because I needed to have the baby. You understand? And now I have the baby and I still have the ooze hole. But sometimes you just got to say, oh, well, what is the trade-off? So I really don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry for raising my voice, but I was in a situation where I could have launched a lawsuit and won during the time that I was pregnant. And thank God the baby came to fruition. And, you're going to have to pick and choose. What do you want? Do you want to pursue having a baby, or do you want to pursue what's right regarding this doctor wronging you?
Well, I want to have my baby, but at the same time, because what he did to me, I want him to be punished for what he did to me, because he took advantage of my situation.
So, Whitney, is there drug use at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. Don't ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
WBLS.
I'm sorry I got mad with that lady, but it's kind of like I just feel, and she apparently has issues, physically getting pregnant and stuff. So, you have to choose what's important. I mean, running back to court and fighting a lawsuit is great stress. And maybe the stress from that, if she ever got pregnant during that time, would force her to miscarry. She says if she got pregnant, she would mess up her lawsuit. But, you got to pick and choose in life. What's really important to you?
Prioritize.
Yeah. Anyway, it's still Advice Hour on the show. And line 3, Kevin, I hope he's still there. Kevin's from Baltimore. Hi, Kev.
Hey, how are you doing?
And he's 28 years old, and he's coming out to a friend through email.
Hello?
Do tell, Kevin. Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
I'm calling because I came out to a friend a while ago, actually 2 friends of mine, via email, and I was telling them that, I am a gay male. One of my friends emailed me back and said, hey, I don't care, you're my friend, I love you, blah, blah, blah. but the other friend has not responded. And this was like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Now, since then, I've seen him. We've hung out. You know, he still interacts with me. But I want to know how I can go about saying, hey, what about the email I sent you? Are you going to respond to it? Are you going to say something to me? Now, in passing, I've heard other rumors about him messing with men as well. But I'm just like it's kind of blowing me because I don't understand why he hasn't.
I got it. All right. And you tell me how this sounds. Next time you hang out with him, hey, man, I just want to be sure you got my email and that everything's okay. Hey, everything's fine, man. Then you go on about your activity. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Don't elaborate, because I was going to say, well, maybe he has sexuality issues himself, or maybe he's just choosing not to believe. You know, he'll have two-way dialogue for you when he's ready, just like you came out when you were ready. You know what I mean?
Right.
But just to be sure he got the email. Art, you think that sounds cool? Hey, man, did you get the email?
Yeah, just ask him.
Everything's cool? Yeah. All right. Okay. By the way, it's your turn, and then you continue bowling or whatever it is that you all are doing.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and don't mention his issues or anything. If he has something to say, he'll say it in his own time. In the meantime, I'm sure you're glad that you're starting a new year absolutely free.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I'll do it like that then.
Yeah, Cav.
All right.
All right. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye. And how you doing? Alicia is on line 1, and she's from West Philly, and she's dealing with a domestic relationship. She's young. She's 20. What kind of domestic relationship are you having, Alicia? Hello?
Well, I met this guy, like, last May.
Okay.
He told me he couldn't have kids. I know I fell for the oldest line.
At 20?
Yeah.
You're asking. Okay.
But he told me he was 28, but later on I found out that he was really 40. Ooh. That's how much of a liar he is.
No, that's how good he looks. Oh, I mean, yeah, he is a liar.
So 8 months pass by, I get pregnant.
Yes, because for 8 months you've been having sex with him with no condom.
Yeah.
And only because he told you that he can't have kids.
Yeah.
But you trusted him from the gate that he was not HIV positive.
I asked him about all that, and he told me he got tested and everything else. And I had just recently been tested, and I got tested the whole time I was dealing with him. And he was the only person I was sleeping with.
Okay.
So I get pregnant. I tell him I'm pregnant. No, first my mom tells me I'm pregnant. I go get tested. She says I'm pregnant.
Wait a minute. How does your mom tell you? She sees it in your eyes like a mother does, right?
Yes.
Ooh, how far along were you when your mother saw it?
I wasn't even a 4 month pregnant before she told me I was pregnant.
Now, what were you doing to make her say that?
Nothing.
Yes, you were. Come on.
I wasn't sick or nothing until after I found out I was pregnant.
No.
She said my hips is spreading.
That's what I'm asking you. Wow, hips spreading.
So then I tell him I'm pregnant. He was like, all right, you know what you got to do. You got to get an abortion.
Okay.
I tell him I can't get one. He says, well, it's not my baby. 3 months pass by. He tells me, I want to see you, this and that. I want to see how big you got. I don't want nobody else having sex with you, this and that. I told him, well, you don't have to worry about that because the doctor said I can't have sex anyway because I'm having complications through my whole entire pregnancy.
Gotcha.
I didn't hear nothing from him after that. During the whole entire pregnancy, I'm almost losing the baby. I'm in and out of the emergency room.
Right.
I couldn't work the whole time I was pregnant, so I have no money coming in.
Right.
I'm constantly calling him, letting him know what's going on with the baby, giving him updates.
Mm-hmm.
He's not doing nothing. He's not saying nothing, but all right.
At what point during this did you find out that he was 40 and no doubt married?
After I found out he was 40, like a month before I got pregnant.
Okay, but you continued to sleep with him?
I already did it. I might as well keep doing that time I saw it.
Okay. And so now, is he married?
I'm just now finding out that he might be married from somebody that knows him.
And how many kids might this man have other than yours?
I think about 3.
All by his wife, or
No,
spread
different
around.
mothers.
Okay.
But he's not doing nothing for the baby. I called him the day after I had her. Told him, if you want to see the baby, you can see him. I left a message on his answering machine because he never answered the phone when I picked up.
How far along are you now?
I had the baby.
Oh, how old?
She'll be 4 months.
Oh.
And she's a beautiful girl. I had her a month early. I had preeclampsia. I had bleeding behind the placenta. I almost lost my baby on so many occasions. I had to fight to keep my child here alive. I had to get shots 4 times a week until I was 5 months pregnant.
And such a young girl,
I went through a lot in order to keep my child alive.
So where are you guys living? You live with your mom?
Yes, I live with my mom. I have to live with my mom. I mean,
What's your mom? How's your mom cooperating with you being a new mom?
She's her first time grandmother, so she's like, as long as you graduated, I don't care.
Yeah. Now, so this man wants nothing to do with you.
No, and I want him to take a fraternity test. Now, when I first got pregnant, he told me I'll take a fraternity test, but he changed his cell phone number. He moved and everything else.
Of course, because you're going to blow up his spot. You know he's married with a house on the main line.
I don't care about your wife. She ain't got to know nothing. All you got to do, all I want you to do is take care of your child. If you're not going to take care of it physically, do it financially. And his name Julian Mooney. Yes, I'm putting you out on blast. Oh! Yes, I am. You live around Penrose, Kansas area. With 10. I told you I'm not one to be played with. I'm not one of these little girls. I will hurt you. Any means necessary. And you lucky I don't know your address, because I see my brother looking out for you.
God, this was all so calm.
Like, I'm one to be played with. I may be a young girl, but I'm not one to be played with.
Yeah, bipolar right there.
Put her on hold for a moment.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hold on, honey. Little does she know we're only speaking to New York local. They will never find out about this in Philly. Thank God. Because homegirl was out of nowhere about to just blow up the spot. Tri-state, this is between us. Homegirl doesn't understand. Julian Moody will never find out. Even though it sounds like he needs to.
Maybe on the best of.
Damn. Wait, bring her back up. Hey, young girl.
Hey.
So anyway, all right. So what's your question to me?
I want to know how I can be able to find his new address. Now, I gave the information to his old address to domestic relations. They're talking about they can't find him. I just think they're being lazy and they don't want to do their job.
Yeah, they are. I mean, if you really want to find somebody, you hire yourself a PI.
Can I bill? Can I give domestic relations the bill later? Because it's going to cost me a couple of dollars.
No, a private eye is that's what you would pay.
Okay.
So unfortunately, if it's something like that, then this is what you do. You have any family members that are cops?
No, but my mom knows the cop.
Why don't you do you drive?
He got arrested, but they said they would have to know his number or whatever in order to find out all his.
But you said you have his address, right?
I have his old address. He moved since then, and he probably moved again.
Damn. Call the cops. I mean, ask your cop friend. Ask your mom's cop friend. I really don't know what to tell you because you're working. Your money's well served other places like Pampers and whatnot, and hiring a PI is, while it's important to get your child support. Another important thing, probably the most important thing, is that you've learned a lesson from this.
Oh yes, I'm not dealing with nobody.
No, you'll have to deal with somebody eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with somebody, but it's going. You gotta have job benefits. And
no, you gotta have birth control and a condom.
Oh. Yeah, birth control. I'm on it now.
Right. That's more important than a job and benefits and whatnot. I mean, a birth control and like that. I would say go up to the old place. Hell, you were gangster on the radio. Roll up the spot. Talk about. Does he still live here?
He lives over in another area. I don't know the address. If I did, I would go up there.
Lamp in the cut and figure. I mean, you and your girl.
Yeah, my sister.
There you go. Is she bigger than you? Is she bigger than you?
My sister, she know him too. But we just don't know where he lives at now.
Perfect.
That's the thing.
Perfect. Nothing like a mean sister who's going to help you out.
She stay and fight.
Yep. There you go. That's the one. Take your sister. Borrow somebody's car. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Leave the baby at home.
Yeah. I've been trying to get down Philly, but they won't. My mom won't let me go down there. She said she don't want me to get arrested.
I understand that because she doesn't want to be home with the baby while you're in jail.
Yeah, she don't want me to take the baby down there.
Exactly. Please don't do that.
I wouldn't do that. I would just. I have a temper.
Alicia, I hear Alicia. Just something else, boy. A real spitfire. Well,
I
look,
don't get that way unless somebody makes me that way.
I understand. I understand. All right, Alicia, I wish you well with the baby and with the search of your baby's father.
Thank you.
All right. You take care, honey.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How you follow that one?
You don't. You just continue with the commercials, you play a nice song, and you come back with Advice Hour. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. It is what it is until 7 p.m. on 107.5 WBLS.
What's up, y'all? This is Vivian Green. How you doing?
We are rolling through Advice Hour here on the show. And I've just been notified that Blair Underwood is here. And as many of you know, because I've told you, we're still waiting for most of the furniture to, come in for our new pink office. In the meantime, we've literally got no place to sit, our guests. So from what I, here at the radio station, we've got, this couch that sits in the middle of everybody walking by and stuff. And so Blair Underwood is sitting on this couch, and people are walking by and saying, "Hey, Blair," and then keep walking from back and forth from the bathroom, the copy machine, and he's just sitting out there. Damn, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, Jewel, she's a new intern too. Blair Underwood's just sitting in the middle of the radio station, and people walking by and saying, "Hey, Blair." Wow. It is what it is. We know how to treat you like a star up here, boy. Damn. Sorry, Blair. The pink room is just a mess. I mean, once it gets organized, then we'll have someplace nice and we'll be able to order people liquor. Do you want, coffee, or what do you want to drink? But right now, he's sitting in the middle of nowhere. People walking by. Hey, Blair. Hey, Blair. Hey, Blair. Let's go to the telephone. It's Advice Hour.
Line 3.
Hey. Oh, what? Wait, where's my... line 3.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, Wendy.
Hi, they didn't put you on the computer. Who are you? What are you calling about?
What's up? I'm Charlie. Nah, I wanted to say something about that girl that called saying her baby father might be in Philly.
Yes.
Well, no, I just, I know how that is. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of shorties that don't know who their baby father is. I mean, I just wanted to, probably leave my number, talk to shorty, let her know I'm out here, Now,
is that you? You're a go-to man? You seek out women like this? Because I could tell you they're probably very vulnerable, right?
Well, I mean, I'm saying I got a real sensitive heart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm kind of like that around the way. You know what I mean? I'm not no gigolo or not like that, but I feel sorry for him.
You are the emotional cleanup man.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Charlie.
Tally. All right, Tally.
Yeah. Charlie Brown. That's my name.
Charlie or Telly?
Charlie. Chali Brown.
Where are you from, Charlie?
Last name?
I'm from Franklin, New Jersey.
All right. Nice to speak with you, Charlie.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Wendy, I want to ask you. One more thing.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Now this ain't for me. This my boy. You know what I'm saying? I told him it ain't really my boy, but I told him it was kind of how you doing. But he, got a professional from this tranny, but he didn't know it was a tranny till afterwards. I mean, he ain't going into detail, but does that make him? How you doing?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Did he enjoy it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying from what he told me.
Did he revisit this tranny afterwards?
Oh, I don't know. I ain't asked him that. I ain't going.
At what point during the professional did he discover that it was a tranny?
When he said when he called him the next day, and the Chinese said he was about to, blow his mind, and what I'm saying, he said the only way you can blow my mind is telling me you a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow!
And the dude was like,
well, tell your friend that doesn't make him gay.
Okay, all right, what?
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
All right, sir.
It doesn't make him gay, does it, Arthur?
Not at all. I love trannies.
Laura's on line 5, and her boyfriend wants to propose to her. I could not imagine what kind of problem there is with that, Laura.
Yes, we've been together for 8 years, and he wants me to propose to him because he doesn't think I'm serious about marrying him. So he doesn't want to propose to me because he thinks I'm going to say no.
Laura, hold out for this man to propose to you.
Huh?
Hold out for him to propose to you. I don't understand. It's like games. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh, well, see, this is the difference in 5 years makes. You see what I'm saying? If she was going to say she's, 34, they've been together for 5 years, there's a certain degree of maturity going. How old is your boyfriend?
He's 26.
Okay. 5 years. You have children? Do you live together?
No, not yet. Yes, we have a child. He's 2.
Okay. And you live together?
No, not yet.
But you have a child together?
Yes.
You wait for this man to propose to you.
Okay.
And unfortunately, because you've had your child first, there's some people who would say that lessens the possibilities. But are you guys in love?
Yes, we are.
And Are you asking for a ring that is way, way beyond what he can do for you?
No, I'm not.
Are you being impossible with your demands?
No, not at all.
And then you wait for that man to ask you to marry him. Because actually, you know what? It doesn't even matter at this particular point because you already have a child. Why don't you ask him to marry you? You all get married. Yeah. Your first big fight you have, he's going to tell you, I didn't want to marry you anyway. I just did it because you asked me.
Wow.
But that won't hurt so badly because you already have a child anyway. So you all are joined at the hip no matter what. So ask him to marry you. Set the date. Go to City Hall. Don't spend money on a big flashy wedding. And get married.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. I love you too. All right, we're going to line one. Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, my name is Jennifer. How are you?
Hey, Jen, what's the deal?
Okay, the deal is, how can I put this out?
Molestation.
Make it real quick.
Molestation.
All right. When I was younger, I was raised by my aunt.
Okay.
Okay, and she married this dude who seemed to be like a father to me.
Okay.
Okay, and he took it for granted. He would do little things like come sit on his lap and, you know.
How old were you? How old were you, Jen?
At that time, I was like 12. Yeah. Okay. And I had issues with my mom. Okay, so I didn't want to go back home. So he would do little things like touch or whatever and say, if you say anything, you know, you're going to have to go back home with your mom.
Well, I don't understand. I thought you said this was your stepfather.
No, he wasn't my stepfather.
Who is this man?
I said he was like a father to me.
Okay.
My aunt was like a mother.
Okay, so you were over at your aunt's house.
Right.
And this would all go down, and then you'd be able to stay there for a period of days.
No, I lived there. I was raised by her.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
I'm sorry, yes.
Okay, and he would say, like, you know, if you say anything, then you're gonna have to go back with your mom. And I really didn't want to go back with my mom.
All right, we have about 1 minute on this break.
Oh, shoot. Okay. But anyhow, to make a long story short, it progressed to other things.
Yeah.
Okay, and I never said anything. Now, 20 years later, I decide that I'm going to say something.
Okay.
Okay? And now, they know, and he's denying it. Okay? But what my question to you is, should I put him on, like he goes to church and pretends to be this person that he's not, and I would like to put him on blast.
You want to walk up to the front of the church and make an announcement?
Yes, I do.
Tell me how it turns out. I love the drama.
I sure will.
I mean, but here's the thing. When you put people on blast like that, and you are perfectly in the right to do that, follow it up with some therapy for yourself, because you're going to be accused of a lot of things that even if you know that it's not who you really are, you know, like you're a liar, you know, you came on to him, even at 12, he's going to try to accuse you of that. Get yourself into therapy before you actually do this.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, I have.
Okay.
It had, I mean, it was not just that.
My oldest
Goose,
brother, he told me he had a really good surprise.
Goose, we got to figure out a better way to end these breaks. You see, I'm talking, he's talking, that's going on, and she's still trying to get her point across. And I will talk through these commercials, and you'll press the commercials, and I'll still be talking so that my point gets made. Damn. Oh, Vaughn, please.
Weeknights with me from 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm. The only place you get that musical massage you need after a long, hard day.
There's a quiet storm, and it never felt like this before. I'm going down. I'm going down. Let's get closer.
I'm here for you from 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm. 107.
Said I got raped in jail. Picture that. Revenge is a payback. Get your gas. Wendy Williams and I'm break back on the neck. Down your throat. Anybody ever see Wendy Williams' fat ass? I'm about to put a $20,000 hit through Jenny Craig to come find your ass and put you in a fat farm. Thug like outlaw west side. It's Tupac, so you know what said. Experience.
It is what it is. Hey, everybody, guess who just got fired from their job? Paige Kennedy, who played Caleb on Desperate Housewives. So they're slowly but surely picking apart that storyline. Thank God. It was boring me to tears. I mean, once we found out who was in the basement, okay, next. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that the brother's out of work, but he wasn't really for that show anyway. I hate to say it. You know. Also, shout out to everybody in Philly. Okay, your girl Sharon Reed, who used to be the newscaster, well, she's now in Cleveland doing news. As Barry Martin says, who sent me this fax, probably chasing after LeBron James. And Shirley Hemphill, to answer your question, and mine too. Remember, I did the story. She was found dead at her home in 1999 by her gardener. She was 52 when she passed away in her suburban home in Los Angeles, and the doctor says that she was pronounced dead of natural causes. And shout out to Edmund in Los Angeles. Thank you for sending us that. Also, one more thing before we bring Blair in. Shout out to the young girl who's looking for a baby's father in Philly. Young girl, you still listening? Okay, while you were listening, while you were putting your dude on blast, a good Samaritan who listens to the show every day ran his name and discovered his social security number and his address, the apartment number, and everything. So I'm not sure whether this is your Julian Moody, but if you happen to get through on the telephones, one of the Girl Fridays will give you the information. Good Samaritan, can you get back with Julian Moody's social security number just so she can... Oh, this is from a law office. Yeah, they got all the technology there. I see the top of the fax. They ran his information, so there you go. All right, let's bring in the Blair. Let me see what he looks like. Ooh, damn. Hi. I got some Blair sugar.
Look at you.
Sugar.
What's up now? Easy.
All right. There's the black men shaking black men hands. Did you go to college?
I did go to college.
Are you a frat man?
I am a frat man.
What frat do you belong to?
Phi Sigma.
Oh.
Phi Beta Sigma.
Alphas didn't want you, huh?
Alphas, nah, they wouldn't have me.
And the Kappas, did you ever consider them? What are you, a blue Phi man in your blood?
I'm going to tell you what happened.
Yeah.
After I got into business, Sigma approached me and said, would you want to be,
an honorary member?
Are you an honorary member? And my brother was Sigma.
Okay.
So it made sense. So I just kind of rolled with it.
Yeah.
It's great to finally see you.
Thank you, Blair, and you too.
A lot of love from a lot of people.
Thank you, Blair.
Tell Wendy hello. I said, okay, all right.
No, that's not what they said. They said, I can't believe you're going there.
No, well, I got some of that too.
To be honest.
I'm going to keep it real. I got some of that too.
Yeah, I know.
But you got some love out there. You know that.
Hey, Blair. Did you want to pledge when you were in college, and then you felt as though once you got out and started becoming famous and whatnot, that, boy, now you want me to pledge, and I'm missing the real brotherhood of it?
I didn't really want to pledge too much at that time because I had to watch my brother go online.
Okay.
That's all the whole, when you pledge and the burning sands and I mean they dogged him out and I was like, I'm not feeling that.
Was your brother older than you?
Yeah, he's older. He's 3 years older.
And you both went to the same college?
No, I just happened to come visit one Christmas time, and I went to one of those private meetings that they had that you're not supposed to go into when you're online.
Yes.
And he said, this is my brother. They thought I was a Sigma brother.
Right.
So they let me go, and I just kind of minded my own business and did my own thing.
Wait, your brother's name is Frank Underwood?
Yeah. Don't tell me you know Frank.
Frank Underwood, you guys. Hey, Artie. A Frank Underwood.
Yes.
That's a funny name. So, Blair, you look terrific. Congratulations on your new movie in theaters.
Thank you, Wendy.
Right now, everybody came out on October 28th. G.
That's right. G's in theaters right now.
So now, your character's name is Chip.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Wendy?
I have not seen it.
All right. You got to go check it out.
I plan on checking it out. And I talked about that the other week before I even knew that you were coming in. I love the way the teasers look on TV.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, what's nice about that film is that after 4 years, we shot that 4 years ago.
Yeah.
In the Hamptons.
I didn't realize that.
That it finally made the light of day, because it's been a long journey, and people have been coming to the theaters. They've been checking it out. So, we appreciate that, and just give love to, and just a shout out to everybody for just giving us that kind of time.
Do you enjoy movies, or do you enjoy a strip show? A strip show.
You know what I mean? You know, I'll take them both. I do like movies, and I've been fortunate to be able to work in movies and do TV series at the same time. I like the creative aspect of doing more films, but the structure of doing a series, especially if it's in town in LA, it's better for, home life and family life.
So you asked your wife to marry you, I remember, under the Eiffel Tower in Paris. I remember this, I gossiped about it. I thought it was very, very sweet and very, very charming. And I have to tell you that I don't know any crazy Blair Underwood stories, just so that you know.
That's a good thing.
I'm not going to be hitting you with anything crazy.
That's a good thing, because I did get those people saying, you sure you want to do the Wendy? You sure want to do the Wendy show? And I said, look, she's been good to me. She ain't dogged me out yet that I know of.
No.
So it's all good.
And you played the handsome black man who was slaying Miranda on Sex and the City. That was such a good look for you, Blair.
Man, thank you. You know what? I almost didn't do it because I never watched the show. I wasn't.
What?
I didn't know. I mean, a lot of guys. I think maybe in the last couple of years, maybe the guys started tuning in, but I never really watched the show. And then when the offer came in, my wife was like, she had the same reaction. She said, "What? You need to go do that."
Absolutely.
And then she started asking, well, who's it going to be with? And then by the second, third,
well, she knew she was safe. It was Miranda. That's not much of a look. And she turned out to be a lesbian. She didn't want you anyway. Who knew? So
Somebody knew.
How long have you been married?
11 years now. 11 years strong.
God, it's been that long.
Yeah, time is passing.
Have you changed her ring more than once?
I have not changed her ring yet.
Well, you were doing the damn thing when you guys got married, so you were able to afford to get her something nice.
Yeah. But I'm looking at your ring right here. That's a big boulder.
This was changed though once.
It's the bling and the bling and the bling.
It was changed once.
Yeah, but it is about that time. It's been a decade, so I need to start rethinking that game.
Well, I mean, how many kids do you guys have now?
3 deep.
How old are they?
8-year-old boy, 6-year-old daughter, and a 4-year-old boy.
What are their names?
Yeah, I don't put the name.
That's good. Yeah. And your wife stays at home with the kids and takes care of the kids.
She's at home, thank God. That's why you don't see. I'm not out doing a whole lot of stuff. I'm kind of home, but I did that kind of when I was single, doing my thing.
Yeah.
And now it's just kind of the home thing.
Jeez, do you grease in your hair?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Now
No.
Well, you're a man of a certain age.
I am 41.
There you go.
I'm 41 and proud of it.
Do you have any grays at all?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because I don't see any color. See, Artie's got grays, got a gray patch.
Yeah.
So where do your grays come in?
I got some grays right on the right side, right near the temple.
Oh, I see them right over there.
Yeah.
It's
still in tweezer mode. I can still tweezer around if I have to.
Do you have
I haven't gotten to the gray dye yet.
Do you have gray down here?
No gray down there yet.
Well,
yeah, haven't seen any yet.
Yeah.
Where you going with this, Wendy?
Do you groom that?
I'm feeling it's coming.
No, I'm just asking.
Do I groom it?
Yeah.
On occasion, Wendy, I've been known to groom it once or twice. I've never been asked that question.
Well, welcome to the experience,
This
Blair.
is the experience.
So Blair Underwood is in the studio, everybody. Oh, LAX with you and Heather Locklear. Well, I never saw the show. I was rooting for you all.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I'm not going to even ask you how she was to work with, because she's a friend in my head. Do you know what that means? That means somebody who's famous that you've never met.
Right.
But you seem to have so much in common that if you knew the person, you'd be she's a friend in my head, and she has been for years.
Well, you two would hit it off. Because she's good people. She's good people, but she says what's on her mind.
That's what I like about her.
I'm saying, and she's beautiful and she's sexy and all of those things.
Do you know
y'all definitely get along.
Do you know that back when this is when she became my friend, back when she was doing Dynasty and TJ Hooker,
right?
She was coming off as the jiggly blonde, but she was investing her money in strip malls. And quietly,
that's right.
Because I've been gossiping forever, and I'm a friend. She's a friend in my head, because through all the jiggle, she's doing 2 separate jobs and investing.
Yeah,
and
she's smart.
She is. And Ava, her daughter. I know. We were pregnant at the same time. I lost the baby. She went on to have Ava. Whatever.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
So
I'm gonna tell her next time she comes to New York. So she's obviously never done.
No, we've never met.
I'm gonna tell her next time she comes to New York, she has to do the Wendy Williams experience.
Wow, we've been friends for a long time in my head.
I'll share that with her.
So who are you all's Hollywood friends, you and your wife? Who do you go out to their house and have dinner?
Oh, man.
Denzel and Paulette, no more, but
not too much. Most of our friends really are either old friends from high school, from back in the day. Our paths cross, different people, but we don't really.
Now, you are from Petersburg, Virginia.
Right.
And now that is where not just Virginia State is home of Virginia State, but also home of
Well, Art went to college there.
Yeah, he went to Petersburg also.
Yeah.
Do you know Art?
No, we just met, but he said he went to Virginia State.
I went to say, Blair, how you doing? No.
All right, that was Virginia State, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, Trey Songz is from Petersburg.
I heard that too.
And when he came to the show, he rolled his eyes when I mentioned your name, and he said, he's forgotten where he's from. When's the last time you've been back to that one horse town?
I'm there every Christmas. He's tripping. He's a young blood coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a small town.
Yeah, it is a small
My
town.
sister, my brother went to Virginia State also. And it's a very small town. So now, in your book, I noticed that there's a dedication to the Pinkett Smiths. Or you mentioned the Pinkett Smiths in the book.
Right.
The book, everybody, is called, it's edited by Blair Underwood, it's called Before I Got Here. The wondrous things we hear when we listen to the souls of our children.
Right.
How cute is this concept?
You have a 4-year-old
and it's a
son,
song.
right?
He's 5.
Yeah, he's 5.
And boy, oh boy, they do say some amazing things.
It's those real deep things that they say that just kind of blow your mind away. And that came from an inspiration. The inspiration was when I spoke to my son about 4 years ago. He said something so deep to me. It's one of those things you look at him and say, "Where are you from? Where did that come from?"
Yeah.
And basically, it's a compilation of stories from kids all over the world, all over the country, sharing their stories. So Danielle Kennedy McCullough did all the photographs, and she's real close with the Jada and Pinkett Smiths. So that's where some of those the acknowledgement came from.
Photographs are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, she did a great
This is
job.
a great coffee table book.
Yeah,
and then you
thank
just
you.
pick it up. You don't have to read it all at one time. You pick it up, you get a quote, you chuckle, and then you go on with your day.
Go on about your business. That's right.
So now, back to the movie G. It's based on the book The Great Gatsby. Did you read the book, Blair, before you did it?
Did you remember how thick that book was?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I never read
Cliff
the book.
notes.
I did the Cliff Notes
Yeah.
when I saw the movie.
Yeah.
That was it.
Very nice. And now, are you looking forward to having a new television show?
If it comes along, that's cool. I'm not looking to do that necessarily.
Yeah.
You know, if it comes along, it's great. I mean, I'm busy as it is with the book coming out. Got 2 movies coming out in February.
When does this book come out?
That's out now. It's in stores as of last week. So
Okay.
it's Amazon.com, Barnes & Nobles.
No, not 2 minutes more. Blair Underwood is here, affiliates. Please show him some respect.
I said, okay. There you go.
All right, more like 4 minutes.
All right.
And so, what movies do you have coming out, Blair?
Tyler Perry's Medea's Family Reunion.
Oh, wow! Yay!
See?
Yay!
We all remember Diary of a Mad Black Woman. This is the sequel to that.
Wow! And what else do you have coming out?
A movie with Sanaa Lathan, a romantic comedy called Something New. That'll be out February 3rd.
Is she pregnant?
So, I don't know. I haven't seen her in a while. We shot the film about 6 months ago, so I haven't seen her lately.
Can I?
I don't know. Is that a scoop?
Well, that's a scoop.
Maybe I'm
I don't believe that she's pregnant, but I'm going to write down the name of her longtime lover, and I wonder if she, if do you know about this?
Yeah,
is that legendary in Hollywood?
It's I think it's common knowledge
in Hollywood, even with
I think so.
Even with him, you know.
Rumor has it. That's I mean, I don't know.
No, and not just with, but like crazy with it, like outside the gates.
Oh,
you know,
I didn't hear that.
Where you at? What? Yeah.
Dang, for real?
Did she ever seen one can short of a 6-pack ish?
No, I can't even say. I never saw that side of it. That's kind of heavy.
Did he ever visit you on the set?
No.
Did she ever make phone calls?
Well, you know, people make phone calls. I don't know who she was talking to.
Would you ever see her dining at Crustacean with him?
No, I haven't seen it.
Any of those parties at the Pinkett Smiths that you all go to?
I haven't seen that go down.
You've never seen them kiss or anything?
No.
Is Tracy Bingham part of your circle? Black Hollywood?
No.
She's
really.
white Hollywood. That's it.
I almost never see her, never cross her path.
Yeah. What about Flex?
Tracy Brain, look at you.
I like her.
Yeah.
I like
Is she
her.
a friend? She's a friend?
She is a partial friend in my head, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, would I be a friend? I didn't make the friend yet.
No, I don't know you like that.
Okay, all right.
But you know, you look like my attorney, Ray Hamlin, so I always say that. You remind me of Blair Underwood. I always say that to him. He's a good attorney. Yes, he is.
All right, I received it.
You've been around forever since L.A. Law.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You've been getting paid for a long time.
Right.
Do you mind me asking you approximately how much are you worth? Like, can you finish it off now and be happy being at home with your wife?
I could be happy. I could be happy financially, but creatively, I gotta create. I gotta do things. I gotta stay busy.
What's the dumbest business move that you ever made where you lost a bundle? How much was that bundle?
The dumbest business move I made was not getting involved in real estate.
Oh, it's not too late.
Income property. No, I'm actually doing it now, but I should have done it a lot sooner.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
This Jennifer Lopez, you know, she does everything. She just got involved in the building of a condo situation down in Miami. So she's adding that. Plus, she's producing that show, South Beach. She friend in my head. She's been here on the show, but friend in my head.
Yeah. Well, it's a smart move.
Yeah.
That and art. I've always collected art, but art and real estate.
What's the most expensive piece of art that you have in your house? And what makes it so rare?
There's a guy now you got me off. I just forgot the guy's name, but he does all of the artwork for all the Broadway plays, the sketches. Hirschfeld.
Oh wow!
Al Hirschfeld.
Well, we know him.
Yeah, he's been doing. I mean, he died I think 2 years ago. He was 90-something years old. So I had done a play, Shakespeare in the Park, in '93. Yeah. And he had done a picture that was in the New York Times. So I bought the original of that. Wow. And so that's worth a little piece of change.
How much did that cost you when you bought it at the time? Please tell. Come on.
$5,000 at the time.
At the time.
Yeah.
Now, where do you keep that? Where do you keep that in your house?
It's actually in storage right now. Storage? It's got to appreciate. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to it. Just put it off to the side.
Do you live in a mansionist type house?
No, it's a modest family home.
Yeah. How many bedrooms?
3 or 4.
And the obligatory pool.
No pool. No pool. No, I was adamant against. I didn't want a pool.
You don't swim?
No, I swim. I used to swim competitively. No, I didn't want a pool.
Me too. What's your proficiency?
Get out of here. Hold up.
Butterfly and breaststroke. Oh,
freestyle.
2 splaboos. We swim. You know, that's what Michael Jackson calls the blacks.
Oh.
Splabo. Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Wow. Yeah, so listen, I got as far as I got a partial scholarship to Boston College, but I didn't want to pursue...
From swimming?
Yeah. I did not want to pursue athletics on the college level because I didn't want to, be pushed into lesbianism.
Right.
Does that sound crazy?
No, it doesn't sound that crazy, actually.
I wanted to go to college. I wanted to party. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you.
When did you stop swimming competitively?
I swam competitively when I was like 8 years old to about 13.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got into football. I played football all the way up until high school.
Nice, Blair.
And I got into theater after that. So.
What am I leaving out? Because I'm not letting you.
We covered a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Sound bites.
Let me think.
The book is the main thing. I'm real proud of that.
This is the main thing. All right. Are you signing a book in New York City tonight?
Yeah, we got a signing. Well, actually, in New Jersey.
New Jersey? Where's this?
Paramus, New Jersey tonight at 6 o'clock.
What's the name of the? Oh, this is not good. Is this your assistant?
No. Go ahead. I'll tell you. What is
please speak loud.
It's at Borders in the Garden State Plaza.
There you go. What time?
Paramus, New Jersey at 6.
All right, everybody.
Sophia and Lee.
Hi, you guys. Hello. So you're going to be signing at the Borders in Paramus at the Garden State Plaza at 6 p.m.
tonight.
And you're going to be wearing that?
Most definitely.
You're ready for your adoring fans.
I'm ready to go.
What size shoe do you wear?
11.5.
Did you enjoy doing the movie Set It Off?
Oh man,
you were so good at
that. Where's Elisa? We had a whole conversation outside. Yeah. And, I loved it. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. When we did that, it was Waiting to Exhale had just come out, and we caught so much heat making that film because everybody in Hollywood said, "Why are they doing a Girls in the Hood type movie?" I mean, they dogged us. And then the movie came out and was very successful, and people still remember to this day. So,
yes, absolutely. You were the banker.
Yeah.
And your lover was Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the connection.
No.
Is Vivica part of your circle? I like her.
I saw Vivica a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, Vivica, I love Vivica.
You like Tyra Banks?
I don't know Tyra, actually. Met her a couple of times.
Would you like to know her?
Brother said, Tyra's cool. I can tell you, I got a lot of respect for what Tyra's done with it. Talk about business.
Yeah.
Business decisions.
Yeah.
She doesn't play.
Businesswoman. Well, this man is about his business too. Movies, TV, books. Conquer the World, family man, 11 years married.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to come back because I have another book deal with Simon & Schuster with Tanana Reeve Dew, who writes a lot of supernatural thrillers, and her husband Stephen Barnes. The three of us are doing an erotic murder mystery series.
Oh, look at you.
So that'll be out probably in a year and a half, so I'm definitely coming back on that one.
Okay.
If you'll have me back.
Oh, of course, I'll have you back.
All right.
Everybody clap it up for Blair Underwood. And we're going to end his brother, Frank Underwood. Shout out to the brothers of Blue Phi, right?
Blue Phi Sigma.
And thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Everybody will gossip behind his back.
Ain't that about it?
In the next break. Keep it here.
Wendy, man.
Now, my question is about the Kegel. Why is it every time I try to do them, I have an orgasm? Is that normal?
I don't know, but it must be pleasurable. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hello, my name's Smokey, and I'm a hardcore biker. I'm here to tell you that Geico... Hold on a sec. Is this the right music, bro? Really? Anyway, Geico covers most kinds of bikes, so you can get money-saving discounts whether you're a casual weekend rider or a hardcore biker like me. See, man, I'm not sure. This music don't make a lick of sense.
For a free rate quote on motorcycle insurance, visit geico.com or call 1-800-44-CYCLE. Geico Motorcycle Insurance. Let's ride.
You're walking down the road with a sweet-smelling orange in hand, and just when you start peeling, the orange screams, "I'm gonna peel you!" But before you can respond, a truck stops next to you full of screaming oranges. So you climb in, and as you peel off down the road, the driver turns to say something to you, but all you hear is the smell of his citrusy orange breath, and your nostrils smile, because you've just crossed the state line, and now you're in Florida.
Ooh, that's Orange Energy Pine Sol, baby. One of 5 intense pine sol scents, loaded with the powerful scent of clean.
Okay, class, let's get back to vocabulary. Who can use the word rich in a sentence? Allison?
I like the rich colors of autumn leaves.
Very good. Kenny?
Rich chocolate Ovaltine rocks.
Okay, Kenny. Try another one.
Ovaltine has a rich chocolatey taste. It's rich in nutrition, and it's richer in vitamins and minerals than Nesquik powder.
I get the point, Kenny. You love your Ovaltine, but
that's rich chocolate Ovaltine, Mrs. McGee.
Got it.
More Ovaltine, please.
Go ahead, call me a mama's boy, but I still like to pick up Mom and take her to the family dinners.
He's a good boy.
Thanks, Ma. And I see you brought your famous fish souffle.
No one ever complains.
That's because no one ever eats it. But it's one more good reason for me to have new Glade car-scented oil. I just clip it to my air vent and my car smells Glade-scented oil fresh, not fishy.
But I like my fish souffle.
And therein lies the problem. New car-scented oil only from Glade. It's freshness to go. S.C. Johnson Family Company.
You're caller number 10.
No. No.
Yes, you are, my friend.
Yeah.
You just picked up $1,000.
Girl, I'm spinning.
Who knows? You could be our next winner.
Where do you listen to BLS?
I listen to BLS at home and at work.
Let everybody know the only radio station in New York with the $107,000 cash guarantee.
107.5 WBLS.
Wow. I was just talking about Blair Underwood behind his back, saying that, you know, first of all, no gaydar went off at all, which was an extreme turn on for a man who's been in Hollywood for so long. Second of all, his teeth are absolutely beautiful and natural. They aren't capped. He might use a Crest white strip here and there, whatever. His teeth are beautiful. Third of all, I thought he would be smaller in real life. I thought that Blair would be shorter. When I stood next to him, we took a picture together. He's probably about 5'11", which in Hollywood, that's tall. And he's not too thin, although if he loses 5 pounds, he's going to have a lollipop head. You know what I mean?
You know I love to do that to you, baby.
He had something in his hair, which... It's very 80s, but I keep it. Just stay purely hetero. Let me think about you without the sideways thoughts. Let me, you know what I mean?
Let me do that for you.
Damn, Nicole, she said that he had the soul glow. Shut up. Shut up. But you know what? And the other turn on was that, you know, he's been married. I remember when he asked his wife to marry him under the Eiffel Tower. It doesn't seem like 11 years ago. He's been married for 11 years. And I swear, I wasn't lying to him. I've never heard his name in messed up situations like a serial date or doing wrong by a woman or being out carousing and dancing on top of a table. Not that there's anything wrong with those things. It's just that it adds layers to the person. I know no layers about him. All I know is Blair Underwood, the actor. I know nothing else. Now I know a little bit more. I think when he dated, like when he was a single guy, he was really on the down low with who he dated. He wasn't, screaming down the street like with Naomi Campbell in the back of a limo to be written up in the New York Post or something. Oh, well. Thank you, Blair, for coming by. Everybody, don't forget, 6 o'clock. He's going to be at the, what did they say? What bookstore?
Borders.
Are you sure it's Borders?
Yeah.
And not Barnes & Noble?
Borders.
6 p.m. tonight at the Garden State.
Paramus.
Can you please go back and get Blair's information so we can promote it throughout the show? Thanks, McCall. I liked having him here. All right. This hour of the show is brought to you by AARP Sunday. Shout out to everybody in Jersey City. Saturday at noon, the WBLS Jam Band is going to be over at the Pathmark. The Pathmark of Old Colony. It's at 420 Grand Avenue. Get your WBLS goodies to go while supplies last. That's on Saturday at 12 noon. Okay? And also, another reminder for you from our radio station. We are gearing up for our Party with a Purpose. And boy, oh boy, is it going to be good. Elise, I gave you back your Blair book. Can I have one?
Yeah.
Oh, here are all the book signings? Oh, you're proficient. How are we looking with Diana Ross? Is that even a remote possibility?
I am requesting. She has a new album coming out on Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. So we're going to wait for Mother's Day.
Exactly.
Okay.
I've already put that call and they told me to wait.
All right. No, I understand. Yeah. We'll be patient. So anyway, your next chance to win the $107,000, the guaranteed cash. Yeah, we've got $1,000 for you. Your next chance to win is today at 5:25 with the Wendy Williams Experience. I was going to tell you about our Christmas party with a purpose. Let me continue. First of all, December 17th. The purpose is to raise money to combat domestic violence. We are giving to two organizations, Safe Horizon and Day One. So just know that as you buy your tickets, it's for a good cause. Happy holidays. You get a nice big heart, your heart filled up, and you get lots of entertainment at this party, a full holiday buffet, and all your WBLS radio personalities will be there. You'll be able to dance the night away with some of the best music in New York City. And it's all happening at the fabulous Broadway Ballroom of the Marriott Marquis, which is located in Times Square, 45th Street and Broadway. So write down the date. I'll see you there, okay? It's the WBLS Christmas Party with a Purpose, December 17th. And you can call Ticketmaster now at 212-307-7171. If you hold off a moment, probably in the next few weeks, we'll probably start ticket giveaways for this, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll start ticket giveaways, and then we'll see you there. We'll all be there. Remember I was telling you guys about our gong show, the Wendy Williams Experience gong show? Well, tryouts are next Tuesday at the Laugh Factory. Yeah, normally on Wednesdays we have the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. It's two separate things. Tuesday are tryouts. So this is the deal. We're not going to give you the time and all like that because you just can't roll up. But you can email Nicole, Assistant Publicist Extraordinaire, Nicole at WBLS.com. Let her know what it is that you'll be doing for our Gong Show tryouts. And then you'll be able to go to the website. Already, probably after the show, you'll put the information up.
It's already up there.
Oh, it is? But there's just no time. Is it the Laugh Factory for next Tuesday?
Laugh Factory.
Do you have the actual date, or do you just have next Tuesday?
No, it has the date, which was actually supposed to be this Tuesday.
I know.
So, but I put the new date on there.
Is it already there?
I talked to my man this morning.
Oh, go Art.
It's not a big deal.
Well, it is not a big deal after you've been well rested sailing the 7 seas.
I wasn't well rested.
Did you have sex on the boat?
Yes, I did have sex on the boat.
Oh. With a strange woman that you never met before?
Yes, I did.
Wow. How many times?
Each night.
With a different woman?
With a different woman.
Wow. Now, did you exchange phone numbers with the... Art, everybody went on the Bodylicious cruise, as I had to go down and visit my family in Miami. You know, they're still suffering through the devastation of Hurricane Wilma, although the electricity did come back on this weekend. So Art went to Bodylicious cruise. Did you get caught up in any situations? You know, the chief?
Yeah, but if you come to the Comedy Club tomorrow, you'll hear all about it.
Oh, you're going to tell jokes?
I tell jokes every week.
Well, I mean about the cruise.
Yes. Because you know what? Next Wednesday will be the 1 year anniversary of me doing comedy.
Wow.
Because I told my first joke about the last year's Bodylicious cruise.
Oh.
So it's an anniversary of me doing 1 year of comedy.
Everybody, did you notice when he talked about himself, he got all enthused? Did you notice that? He really perked up. All right, Artie. Well, happy anniversary.
Yes.
Can't even believe he remembers such things. It was the first anniversary of me ever telling a damn joke. What the hell? Stupid. Anyway, if you think you're funny, or you can sing, or you can dance, or you can, pass gas for 1 minute straight. Come on, you know the experience. Where a toe is a toe and anything goes. Bang. And it is what it is. Almost, probably, Art, I would dare to say, the more unusual your Gong Show talent, the better off it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how to tuck your legs behind your head? Right.
Well,
Can you fold yourself up and fit in a shoebox?
The Wendy Williams Freak Show.
Love that. Love that.
It's a carnival.
Yeah, love that.
So mustache. So ladies, if you got mustaches or hair on your breast, come on out too.
Yes.
All the freaks.
All that. You remember how the old Gong Show was back in the day? And the judges will be, I'm going to play Chuck Barris, and Art's going to be judging.
No, I know who I'm going to be.
Who are you going to be?
I'm going to be the band that come out there with the brown paper bag.
Gene, the mystery comic?
No.
No, you're not.
I'm going to tell horrible jokes, and then somebody's going to push me off the stage, and then we'll keep on with the show. Remember that guy? Chuck Barris, you got there and just beat him off the stage, like, kick him off the stage. That's going to be you, but I'll be the brown. Well, I can't tell now because that's what everybody's going to be.
Yeah.
Get somebody else.
Oh, maybe you can be Gene the Dancing Machine. That's
going to be Goose.
Oh, that is good.
That's Goose.
In the meantime, we got to pick out 3 people who are going to judge, and they have to be funny with their comments.
We got to buy a gong.
And we got to buy a gong.
Big one.
I say we get Gay Dave from the lobby.
God.
Gay Dave is just, you haven't even been introduced to everybody. Everybody. He is really something else. And every night I leave the radio station and I, go down to the lobby of the building here at 3 Park Avenue. I say, good night, Dave. And what does he say, Art?
Good night, Miss Williams. Or Miss Wendy.
Yeah, he calls me Miss Wendy.
Yeah.
Good night, Miss Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he looks at Art and he rolls his eyes and turns his mouth like, And then he gives the interns, he gives them fever.
Yes.
Zoe, he's given you fever before? Oh, he gives people fever. Oh, maybe we'll have him be part of the Gong Show. Okay, Goose is saying we got to move on with the break. I say all that to say, if you want to be part of our Gong Show, email Nicole your talents at Nicole@WBLS.com. Make sure that you have a telephone number or something like that where somebody can get back to you. And also, to find out more about our Gong Show, you can go on TheWendyWilliamsExperience.com. Or to find out about anything, the Dons and Divas, the Top Dogs of Comedy, anything going on with the show. All right, let's continue.
Wendy Williams.
Shout out to Cassidy. Yeah. He's still in jail, huh? Yep. Shout out to Swiss Beats, the monster. Full Surface, the label. Shunda, the wife. I saw Swiss Beats on Friday night at Miss Jones' birthday party. I like him. You know what I told him? I was like, I love that you and your wife work together. Maybe because that's my situation and stuff. I just, I love to see couples, digging for their money together in this business. Only because I know how difficult this business is and how sketchy the hours are and all like that. So, I don't know. I dig them. Shout out to Swiss Beats and special shout out to Mishamba also, his wife. So anyway, my friends, okay, where are we? Goose, hold on. I got too much stuff over here. Oh, you know what? We were talking about Terrell Owens from the Eagles. Well, let's talk about the Phillies. Do you know that the pitcher on the Phillies, whose name is Ugeth Urbina, he was arrested on attempted murder charges? Well, apparently he had a group of men working at his house as employees, and they're accusing him of attacking him with a machete and pouring gas over him and trying to set him on fire. Well, one of the 5 men who did the accusing said several men threatened the workers there with machete and poured gasoline on them and attempted to set them on fire. Now, the pitcher's lawyer, Ugeth Urbina, for the Phillies, said that, listen, the guy was at home, but he was sleeping, so he has nothing to do with it. In the meantime, though, that's not what the Philly police are saying. They arrested him on charges of attempted murder. They said he and a group of men attacked the employees at their house. Shout out to you, Wendy. Terrell Owens will be paid for the final 5 games of the season. Oh, so he'll be getting some money. All right. Art, what are you looking at over there? You're so preoccupied.
It's my email. I've been going.
Oh, everybody's fabulous.
No, that's not fabulous. You need to get email too.
Well, you need to get them for me. Why don't you?
I said you need to check your email too every day.
I asked you to check them.
No, I mean personal email. This is like, show email. I get that for you.
No, you get all of my email. I thought we had an agreement. You don't read them.
I thought Junior was going to get with your own personal email for like your family and friends.
No, call me.
Okay.
What do I want for that?
Okay.
So Will McCormick, who plays, Will and Grace, apparently he's got a new job. Now, this is the last season of Will and Grace. And, shout out to everybody at In Touch Magazine. Oh, no. Not only will you be at Dons and Divas, but you're part of the coverage. Here, send this back to Nicole. Yeah, I just got their email or their fax. All right, so Rhea Seehorn, remember her? She played the little girl with the squinty eyes, little white girl on Head of the Class, and she had the weird voice, and she went on to do a lot of cartoon animation voices. Well, she's a part of this show, Richard Kind, and then Will McCormick. Some new sitcom, they just shot the pilot for Fox called Genetically Challenged. It centers around a young lawyer named Zach, who's played by a gentleman by the name of... Oh, I'm bored too. I'm sorry. I don't care. And why is it so hot in here?
Because you asked it to be.
Yeah, but no, this is really warm. Oh, I can't take it. The trustees of Rosa Parks people, they're in the midst of, trying to handle her estate and, get the funeral done for Rosa. And here they go printing up thousands of I don't want to say brochures. What do you call it? What do you call it when you go to a funeral? You don't get a brochure. What do you get?
Obituary.
Oh, that's it.
When last time you went to a funeral?
I don't do funerals. I don't do them. Obituary. Well, people have been selling them on eBay for $150 a pop. It's a 14-page obituary. That is like a brochure. That's a magazine.
It's a book.
Filled with photos and all kind of other stuff. And it's actually getting the $150 on eBay. People are exploiting it. The estate is very concerned. They say tens of thousands of programs were distributed at her funeral last Wednesday in her adopted home of Detroit. However, the demand has increased like fivefold. And here's the quote. There are many people who couldn't come to the funeral who wanted a keepsake, so we plan to print more. We'll just jump a little sooner than we expected. The programs, by the way, the surplus will be selling for $5 to $10. And the proceeds will go to the Rosa and Raymond Parks Foundation of Self-Development. So the estate is actually selling them too, just not for $150 a pop, like the scoundrels on eBay. Mariah Carey, she's got a new CD coming out on November 15th. It's time for Mimi to come for a holiday visit if she's not too big to, come by. She's got her Prince now. I guess she figures she doesn't need us anymore. Prince Willie, what's his name over in England? Come on, Gay Steve. Prince Albert. Monaco, excuse me. Monaco. The diamonds and the flowers and whatnot. I see my Mimi as royalty, and I don't care that they whisper, how you doing? Okay, they holler it about him. They don't whisper it, they holler. And I know what you're saying. Why would I want a friend in my head to be caught up in that situation? She can leave him over there and carry on with her life. The point is that Mimi deserves to be royalty in my mind. So this new CD is called Ultra Platinum Edition. And it's a repackaging of Emancipation of Mimi, but with 4 new songs. It'll be out on November 15th. Mimi, it's time for another stop by and sit down. We always have such fun. Our banter back and forth. It's witty and catty and diva-esque and girly and fun. I love talking with her. Oh, here's a shot of Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy leaving the club.
Oh, yeah, I got a story about them, too.
You do? Here.
Yes, oh, yeah.
Take that. Look.
Last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday. Wait, hold on, Goose. Wait a minute, Goose.
No, we gotta go.
No, we don't.
Stay tuned.
No, we don't.
Stay tuned.
No.
Legendary.
Damn. Everybody keep it where you got it. Damn.
Wendy, man.
I have a boyfriend, and I've been with him for maybe a little over 3 years, and he's just now telling me that he has a child out there somewhere that may be like 5 or 6 years.
What's up? This is Uncle Charlie Wilson. and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
What up, y'all? This your girl, Little Mo, a.k.a. the godmother hip-hop and R&B, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. Let her know what time it is, baby.
All right, everybody. Is Melissa on the phone?
Hello.
Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Wendy.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Congratulations on your new CD.
Oh, thank you.
Now-
Lord, thank you. I'm so excited.
Is this you and Freddie with a CD together, or you with a CD and he's collaborating on a song?
He's collaborating on one song, but back together again.
Love that.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Thank you.
Now, you guys have both been around for a long time, so I would imagine that you all are personal friends as well.
Yes, we are. We're like best buddies, like musical brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So now this CD, how long has it been since you put a CD out? It's Melissa Morgan, everybody. Melissa.
Wendy says my name right. It's been over a decade.
Over a decade?
Yes, since I put out a full R&B album like this.
So what's been going on with your life in between then?
Well, I got married for like a split second.
Right, to Shelley Garrett, the play czar.
Yeah. And, my friends called me and told me he was on the show.
Yeah, he was.
I was like, she better not say nothing bad about me.
I didn't. And he brought his new wife, too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Glad he's happy. But, I was married for a minute, got divorced. I'm, just working on Melissa, working everywhere, opening for Kim, Keith Sweat, just everybody. Doing some dates, hopefully, with Charlie Wilson coming up.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you've been making money on the road.
Yes.
Have you ever done weddings? Are you to that point in your career where you do people's weddings or for hire?
No, I was never that desperate, but I have done some weddings, but they have been like close friends.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
So now, who are your close friends from back in the day now, besides Freddie?
I would say Ashford and Simpson, Mickey Howard, Sherelle is my girl, Shirley Murdoch, Whitney, just, a bunch of people. I know everybody just about.
Now, we saw Sherelle recently on Being Bobby Brown.
Uh-huh.
That's Auntie Sherelle, according to Bobby Chris.
Uh-huh.
Did she talk to you at all about doing that appearance on the show?
No. We talk about other stuff in the industry. She talks about, hanging in there, and she's going through a divorce, and we talk about sister-girlfriend things.
Yeah. So now, do you still call Brooklyn your home?
No, I live in Queens.
Queens?
Yes, I'm Queens girl.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you in love?
No, not right now. I was in love, but then I fell out of love.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
You know how that goes.
So you'll be touring with this CD?
Yes, I will. I'm doing dates in California. We got dates coming up in Jamaica. I'm going to be touring with Freddie Jackson. Just a whole bunch of good stuff happening, you know?
Very nice. And what's the CD called, Melissa?
It's called I Remember ... And the single is doing really well. It's number 3 most added single in the country about a week or so ago.
Yeah, we play it here at WBLS. I just, the name slipped me, and I wasn't sure whether that was on a CD that you and Freddie did together fully, or whether it was, which wouldn't, to me, it wouldn't be an uncommon thing for old friends from back in the day to collabo and do a full CD together. But
right.
I like the way it's going down.
Thank you. And I love your support. And I'm coming to your club tomorrow.
Oh, good. So we'll see you there.
Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming in my little cute outfit. So I'll be ready to laugh. And I want to hear Artie do his sketch.
Do it. All right. So then, Melissa, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes.
And thank you so much for calling.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I remember.
She's still got the pipes. That's Melissa Morgan, everybody, the legendary one, the living legend that she is. Some of the legends do stop by the comedy club. It's really funny. Allison Williams has been by. Denise Williams has been by. Black Butterfly. Yeah, she's been by. Melissa Morgan's coming. The legends love Artie. I remember when Denise came, and Art does this thing, like he goes on stage, he tells his jokes, and then he disappears, and I have no idea where. Maybe he goes in the bathroom, or he goes to the back to get a plate of food. I don't know. But, and the women look for him, the legends. Maybe you can be around long enough to say hello to Melissa. She's coming by to say hello to you tomorrow night, Arthur.
Maybe I will.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. Young Jeezy and T.I. are going to be working together. They're going on a tour, and I never thought that I would get to this age in my life, and I'd be fiending to see something called the Georgia Power Tour. But damn. The dates are unknown, when it's going to start or anything like that. But T.I. says, look, I've always been a supporter of Jeezy. Here's what T.I.'s quote is. If you notice, back when I first got out of jail, I was telling people he was the next no. That's T.I. talking about Jeezy. He says, I seen similarities in the movements in comparison to what I had done, and I felt he had a style all his own, a certain quality that's hard to come by. T.I. and Jeezy. Something will happen. That show will be stalled before it gets to New York. Who am I lying to? I mean, Art, you're good with the CD. Can you make me a T.I. Jeezy CD? It'll be like a concert in my car.
Oh, like a little compilation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's going to be a long one because we both got a lot of hits.
Yeah, well, can you do that? Because this tour is not going to make it to New York. Yeah. I mean, I'm just...
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Cops swoop down on this immediately. T.I. will start singing like a canary like he did on Punk'd, right? Jokes, T.I. I think you did the right thing. The block didn't think you came off too hard with that, but, I say you came off like a nice man. Like a man with responsibilities. 50 Cent, I didn't realize that he used to, did I say this on the show? Sometimes Miss Wendy forgets what she says, sorry. Joy Bryant? Have I said that? No, okay, good. Say, I don't forget everything. There's Vivica Fox. There's A Minute with Nia Long. And I'm going to find out more about that tonight. Nia Long's happy birthday, Nia. Don't mind me. Just let me get nice and lubed, and then I got a line of questions for you, just to bring back to the show. I just want to know, was that thing with you? And I could always ask your Uncle Wayne. He works with us.
We're not in the same building anymore.
We're not in the same. Okay, well, then can I just tell you something, Nia? Okay, so your Uncle Wayne, he's listening to the show, my show, and he hears me talk about you and 50. So your uncle gets all upset at the thought of you. And now Uncle Wayne, everybody, is, for those of you in New York City, that's Uncle Wayne Gilman, the news radio legend. He's been around forever here in New York. He's a man of a certain age, the salt and pepper, nice looking man, but an older guy, you know what I mean? Not quite understanding, all the movements. All Uncle Wayne knows about is that this is a rapper who's been shot up 9 times. And he's worried for his niece, and he's calling around to the elders in the family, and the elders, and Nia's like, chill, Uncle Wayne, I got to. And I'm like, Uncle Wayne, Nia and I are contemporaries. Trust, she's got that. She's got that. This is good for her career, Uncle Wayne.
Yes.
Post up. You know what I mean?
Stop.
I mean, this is good for her career. Little buzz, thug. And then she moved on. Uncle Wayne say everything worked out. She moved on. Now he's with, she just got kicked off the Will and Jada show because she wouldn't take a salary cut. And her name is Elise Neal. Yup. 50 and Elise Neal. So now I don't know who Nia's with tonight, now, but I'll find out tonight. I'm going to go to the party, and I'm in disguise, being that my hair is 36 inches long. Do I look like myself? Do I look like myself?
Wendy, Halloween came very early this year.
Yes. And it's over, and I'm still wearing my costume. I had no idea I'd be going, and the invitation certainly does say, what the hell does this invitation say? Now, your sexiest dress is preferred.
Now it's going to over.
Oh, well, I didn't get this invitation until I got to work today.
Yes. That's not her kid, that's her, right?
This child on the invitation, I'm assuming that this is a young Nia Long.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
Nia, you don't mind if I just post up for a moment and just watch what's going on at the party? Thanks. Shout out to the Burrito Agency. Hey, Marvette, girl. Hey, Anyway, so where was I going with that? Nia Long, by the way, my favorite hair model. Kelly Rawlins is along the same cut. Kelly might have a few tracks to finish off her hair, but for the most part, that's all natural. That's how I like to see my hair models. I've always said this. Why are you going to give a girl with a full-blown weave, wigglation situation? Why you? Oh, and Mary J. Blige, she was natural on the cover of hers too. Those are my favorites. You know what I'm saying? I love Beyonce and the whole bit, but you don't give her the hair thing. That's all weave. Don't talk to me about you got the color from Tressa Damn May. You got that number 2 mixed with the number 4 and number 6 from Lou Damn Goes over on 2nd Avenue. Hello. Don't talk to me about how it makes your hair bounce and behave. You ordered the Spanish Wet and Wavy, honey, and we all know that bounces and behaves. Do you know what I'm saying? Ladies, can I get a what? Exactly. So Nia Long, she's like one of the best hair models to me because when she did her Dark and Lovely boxes, I don't even know if she still does it, but they'll always remain like a stain in my brain. Shout out to Kumo J. How you like me now? There will always be a stain. Remember that, Lord? That line from How You Like Me Now? A stain in my brain.
Yes,
the will remain.
Yes.
To the back of my mind. Anyway, Nia Long doing the hair will always be a stain in my brain because she was one of the first women ever that I looked and said, wow, finally they have a natural black woman pitching a hair product. Now, you know me, I run from natural. Natural to me is like water and rain. I'm melting. But if you're going to pitch me a product, pitch it natural. So shout out to you, Nia. And Mary and Kelly. As soon as Mary finished with hers, though, she weaved it right back up because, honey, natural's natural. Ow. Hair is so long, I can't even flip it. I gave you all the attitude and I flipped my hair. Ow. But only part of it flipped. It's stuck in my crotch. It's so it's unbelievable. I feel a little bit like a clown in the hair. A little bit. I was very embarrassed. I forgot that we had the sophisticated stylings of Blair Underwood coming in today. You know what I mean? I felt a little clownish.
No. Huh? He had the slick back Murrays going on.
That's right. True indeed. He had the soul glow, so that's okay. Come with it.
That was New Nile.
You're right. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you.
Wendy crazy.
It is what it is. And we love you, Blair. He's going to be signing books all around the country. He's got a new book out, too. That's what he was in here to pitch. Oh, and the movie G, which he's in, it's in theaters now. His book is called Before I Got Here. And he's doing a signing, and I'll tell you where exactly. Damn. Tonight at 6 p.m., the Borders book... Oh, excuse me. Borders... Garden State Plaza, Paramus, New Jersey at 6 p.m. Tomorrow he's going to be in D.C. at Book a Million at 12 noon, lunchtime. And then again in D.C., 6:30 p.m. at Caribou Books in Bowie.
I've been with this guy for like 5 years, and I know you say don't cheat. I know, but I can't help it. I want to.
Do you have intention on getting married?
We're married.
Oh, my God!
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, this is your man Steve Harvey in the mornings. If you call me right now, you can get your share of $107,000. We just giving you $1,000 though, but that's still a lot of money.
The caller number 10 at 212-545-1075.
$1,000 right here from 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, BLS, you're calling number 1, you're calling number 2, and you're calling number 3, you're calling number 4. Hey, you're calling number 5, and you're calling number 6, you're calling number 7, you're calling number 8. Hi, BLS, you're calling number 9. Hello, WBLS, you're calling number 10.
Oh, God, are you kidding me, Wendy?
You got $1,000. Isn't that great? So what's your name?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm better now.
Yeah, I can imagine. It pays to listen, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm. You listen all day?
All day, all morning, all night.
Good. Love that. So what's your first and last name? Where you from?
My first name is Shane, My last name is Duffner, Dufner, and I'm from Edison, New Jersey.
Terrific. Well, shout out to everybody there in Edison, New Jersey.
Yes, ma'am.
Shane Duffler is our latest VLS winner.
Just the best, baby.
All right. So, Shane, I'm going to put you on hold. We can take all your information behind the scenes. But first, let us know the only radio station with the $107,000 cash guarantee.
WBLS.
All right, Shane, hold on.
Thank you.
That's Shane, everybody, in Edison, New Jersey. Boy, oh boy, Elizabeth, Lyndon, Roselle, if you just hold out, the winning is coming closer than you think. Don't you ever think, like, if somebody in your town wins something, then somehow you'll be the next one to win? Yeah, well. Shout out to everybody in Roselle, New Jersey. You know, the day before Thanksgiving, which is that Wednesday, me and Remy Martin are going to be over at the club there, Palooza Club. That's what it's called. I was trying to think of what it's called. The Palooza Club, the day before Thanksgiving. Remy performing and me doing it. Shout out to Remy. I'm sorry I didn't come to your video shoot last night. You know what? I was already Goose. I know. Goose's eyes got real big and saucery. But here's the thing. You know I was ready. So after we get off the show, it wasn't about going right over to the video shoot. We'd gotten a telephone call saying, okay, well, as opposed to film time for you at 8 o'clock, it's now going to be 9 o'clock. So we ordered Chinese food in the office, and next thing you know, I'm starting to get the itis, you see, and I'm starting to do a lot of yawning, and then the 9 o'clock turned into a 10 o'clock filming, and then I never got I never went by. I just got so tired. I was up so early yesterday, and the trip to Miami and helping to clean out. I was doing like manual labor down there, helping to clean up, after Wilma in my sister's house and everything. I was just ready to go home. Yeah. But I'll see her the day before Thanksgiving at the Palooza Club in Roselle. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Shout out to everybody at Carlin's Cut Up in Linden. You can get your tickets over there. LA Weight Loss, thank you so much. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. I say thank you because the weight is still off. And we're going into, this would be my second Christmas holiday after losing my 17 pounds on LA Weight Loss. I've totally harnessed it. I totally know what to do. I totally know my body type. And I totally know I cannot be knocked off my rocker. It also helps for me that the Dons and Divas extravaganza last year and then again this year are at the Christmas holidays. So at Thanksgiving, I don't even think about overeating because at the end of the day, I know that, I got to be fitted for, a gown or something. You know what I mean? And then in my family, like we go on family vacation right after the holidays. So then, I still want to be fit and I wear a bikini when we go on our family vacations. Oh, how dare you? How dare you? It is what it is. And so I don't like to have that, I don't like to gain those pounds or like the holidays are a crucial time for me. Plus, you get to see family who tease you about being fat all of your life and you're just spinning and twirling and celebrating, the weight loss. So thank you, LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. I got to tell you something. If you're on LA Weight Loss now or you're thinking about joining, this would be the week to do it. Because as a customer as a new customer or an existing customer, this is the week that will only cost you $5 for the program. For this entire week. And can I just say that they're not expensive from jump. But this week, it only costs you $5 to be on LA Weight Loss. Check it out. $5. What is that? $5 doesn't even get you through the Lincoln Tunnel. Unless you have membership to Easy Pass, Rip-Off Pass. Hello. Why not? 1-800-448-TRIM. LA Weight Loss, thank you. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's another holiday season, and I'm still celebrating. Thank you so much, LA Weight Loss. I love you for that. All right, everybody, listen. We're going to continue with the break. Goose, you got some nice disco. But do you have some nice disco dance music for the people? All right, so we'll play a few more commercials. We'll play some nice disco dance music. What do you have picked out? Anything in particular?
I don't know as yet.
All right, I'm sorry for asking. It is what it is.
Maybe we play this.
No, we just heard this.
We did, huh?
Yeah, we just heard that last week.
Okay.
Do you have anything else? Let me hear another little sample. You know, there are what the hell is this? Is this Billy Preston?
Yeah, I think so. What we got here?
Oh, Scooby-Doo, what? Is that the song?
I have no idea.
Play the song in its entirety after the break.
Yeah, we check it out.
Oh, this is one my big sister Wanda used to listen to this, and I so wanted to be cool like her. Oh, this takes me back in the day. Oh, my big sister, this is one of her jams. Yeah, all right, we'll play that next. Nothing's been the same ever since you came, my baby, or however the words were. Okay, that's next on BLS.
Wendy Williams. Every state wanna be like, wanna look like, wanna act like, wanna dress like, wanna sound like, style stealing, clone ass, biting ass everywhere, non-reality scene. Wendy Williams Experience.
Alrighty, everybody. That does it for another fabulous day. Thank you, Blair Underwood, for coming in. They took my book out of the studio, the Blair Underwood book. So I can't tell you the name of it, but I can tell you he's got a book out with some cute things that kids say. And there's some great pictures. Makes a great coffee table book. It's small. You can put it in your bag. And if you just go to Amazon.com or any of your, it's in all the, oh, there's a call from the back office, no doubt, with the name of the book.
Before I got here.
Mm-hmm. So pick that book up. That is what he came by the show to promote. Not the new movie G. I mean, that's out there, fine. And I found him delightful to speak with. So thank you, Blair, for coming by the show. So now, even though people are saying, all right, people, me and some other people are saying that 50 is linked to, what's her name? Nia Long. No, not Nia Long. Kimberly Elise. Elise Neal. This is what he says about his love life at this particular point. Because I'm ambitious, I spend a lot of time handling my business, setting goals, and accomplishing them. But the women I deal with don't understand why I'm so wrapped up in accomplishing them. Until I find someone who understands those boundaries, I belong to myself. So maybe that was just a brief fling that he and Elise Neal had. But Kate Hudson is suing over the photos of her, and we all saw the photos. She painfully skinny. She says she doesn't have an eating disorder, though, and that's where the tabloids have crossed the line. So she's suing. She wants money. She wants it to be stopped. She never had an eating disorder. And now she's gained, she looks like she's gained maybe 10 pounds. She looks back to being healthy. They say that her mother, Goldie Hawn, swooped down on her and said, look, you got to stop this. Stop, this skinniness. And so on and so forth. So, Congratulations to Reverend Run and his family. They've scored another hit for the MTV reality show thing. Run's House is a smashing hit, and they've been picked up for another season, which is great. The show's only been on for what, about 4 episodes?
Yeah, 4 episodes.
Yeah. And they've been picked up for another season, which means, Reverend Run, what are you going to do about the new house that you're buying? Because, the whole thing about doing their reality show is that the day that show was to premiere on TV was the same day that it was released that Reverend Run and his wife, whose name escapes my mind at this point, anyway, they're selling the house that we saw. I think the asking price was like $5 million or something like that. So for the next show, I guess maybe they're shooting that now. And part of that will be, with the for sale sign on the front of the house. Well, this is what he says about his show. Because he attributes his success, as you may or may not know at this point, to family values. I mean, even when he was out there rocking it out on the road, his Run DMC, carrying on, Family values were always part of him. You know, his shout out to Danny Simmons and his brother Russell, and he was raised by his mom and dad, you know, in a family oriented household. And here's his quote: "My show is to preach by letting you look at my life on television. Look at the way I raise my kids. Look at the way I treat my wife. That's my ministry. Look at me on MTV and say, wow, I like this guy. I don't really give a big sermon on the show, but my life is my sermon." Well, the Nielsen ratings in the week ending October 5th found that Run's House was ranked number 5 in the top 10 shows on TV for that week as far as ad-supported cable shows. A very lucrative market they've captured. 18 to 34-year-olds apparently love the Run show. So congratulations to the family and Reverend Run too. This is what you want to hear more of what he has to say regarding his show, or I've said enough? He says, it's an unscripted sitcom starring me and my family. All right. Let's see if anybody has any parting words.
Oh, somebody called to remind you about Jonathan.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Jonathan and Terry McMillan will be on Oprah tomorrow. Don't forget to watch, as it will be grist for the mill the next day. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I got a question for the Run show. Number one, why is his son named Russell Jr.?
I don't know. I wondered that also.
And two, oh my goodness, all this time, and I can't remember what two was. It was something else weird about the show, and no one can answer that. Why is his son Russell Jr.?
As a tribute to his older brother, even though it seems like weird to me.
But how can you name your own child a junior of your brother?
I don't know. Listen, off topic, while try to remember what it was. I got a note that was just passed to me that the Turks and Caicos wedding, Caicos, of Lisa Ray and Michael has been called off. That's from an insider.
Get out.
Yeah, that's the right button. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that. That's horrible.
Lisa Ray, I know you. I know that you're busy out in L.A. You won't get this broadcast until later. Much later, truth be told. I do broadcast in L.A. on KKBT. It's for the night owl and you. Hey, everybody. Somebody call Lisa Ray and ask somebody from her camp to just give me a call. Just give me a yay or nay. I don't want to put that out there if it's not so. But I did do a blind item regarding a man who recently asked a Hollywood lovely to marry him. And the blind item, and I didn't know who they were blinding, but I guessed Lisa Ray and Michael, only because they said this guy, they didn't call him royalty, but they said he wasn't from this country. And they said a black actress is engaged to him. Little does she know that he's engaged once a year. He gets, he gets his kicks and his fun, and then he breaks it off. So, Lisa Ray, I guessed you and Michael. Oh, please don't let it be so.
Wendy?
What is it, Mommy? What is it? What do you possibly have to do with this conversation? Oh, please. Anyway, did you remember what it was you were going to ask?
Remember the episode when I can't remember what happened, but at the very end when they were in bed and the wife says, I'm hungry, and he goes, no, it's time to sleep. Did that rub you the wrong way?
I didn't see the episode, but yes, that would rub me the wrong way, especially on national TV.
He said, no, he said, it's too late for that. It's time to go to sleep. And I'm like, did she get up after the cameras went off and get something to eat, or
did they fight about it? Like, no, you will not make another reference to my waistline.
Maybe. And all she said, I wish I had a Slim Jim.
Oh, damn. With a lighter, too? You cook it up? Oh, what?
I looked at my like, did you catch that?
Well, it sounded like a diss to the girth.
That, or I say is lights out, is lights out.
No, I would take it as a diss to the girth.
Maybe, yes. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Listen, I got to go. Say goodnight.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Good night, Ronald from Philly. Good night, Jessica from Jersey City. Good night, Rosalind from Crown Heights. I'm sorry I couldn't get on the phone with you all. And I must be on my way. So I love you for listening today. Once again, thank you, Blair Underwood, for coming in. Everybody go out and get that book and look for his 2 new movies coming out in February as well. All right, I love you for, I said that. Okay, bye.
These party people. See you later.
Cause I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night.
Program complete.
Oh, I got a note from Mary Casberry. She's the promoter.
Here's what's happening.
What?
From 107.
What? She's the promoter of the GZTI tour, and there is a New York date already set up, you all. December 2nd, Nassau Coliseum. And she says, P.S., if you want more Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's for you.
What is it if I want more information? I would like to have tickets.
Private.
Yeah, that's for you. But don't give out the number.
No, I'm not going to give out the number. This is my hookup.
Yeah.
Does she know I'm a fan?
I don't know. She was very nice.
Alisa, could you call back with a message? She said she spoke to Lisa Ray's people.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. And this writing on this note, I didn't want to tell everybody, but this is from Elisa's fingers. That's from you? Zoe, where did you get this? You were on the phone?
Yeah.
Does Elisa know that you were on the phone?
No.
Where did you get it? From the request line? Where did you get it?
Yeah, from the request line.
Girl, please.
No.
Oh, here comes Elisa.
I spoke to them. They said there is a question.
Oh, my gosh. Don't say another word. More details as the drama unfolds. The bonus hour is next.
Tonight on UPN 9 News at 10.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
She's a mother.
Hey, Mommy, happy so gum.
Here. Oh, don't drop it on the floor. Germs.
She's crafty.
I know how to paint. I can sew. I do a little cooking.
She's a singer.
Struggle. In and out. Ups and downs.
Put that where? Back there.
She drops it like it's hot.
Brown juice in one hand and get right in the other.
She has Tourette's moments.
Although I do have to be honest with you, the last time that I went, Dame Dash! What did that have to do with anything?
She spazzes out.
No, you didn't tear up your 40-something-year-old body! No!
She's gangster.
Anybody who tries to get in the way is going to get rolled over.
She's the queen of all media. Wendy Williams. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour going to last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you. I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
All right. Election day, 2005. So glad my kid had school today. I didn't even know what to do. I woke up this morning in a panic, like, oh my gosh, there might not be school. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Where's school? My brother and my sister-in-law are teachers in the Newark public school system. They've had the whole week off. Well, I mean, the week just started yesterday, but they have the whole week off. Well, no, I think my brother said they go back to school on Thursday and Friday. Same difference. It's like the whole week. I asked him whether they come into the comedy club tomorrow night. He said, you got my parking? I said, hell no. The usual $50 to park in Times Square. Melissa Morgan's going to be there tomorrow night. We talked to her last hour. Not to perform, but just to sit and laugh and stuff. At the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience at the Laugh Factory. I'm so glad that the gubernatorial race in Jersey is going to be over in a matter of hours. I mean, all the mudslinging and stuff like that. And, you know, I love scandality as much as the next person. But, you know. There are a few people on hold. I don't want to lose them. I don't have on the computer screen what they're calling about, but it's okay. We're going in blind. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. Hello? Okay, one down. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. Goose, are you sure the phone lines are set up to work correctly?
No, there's a red light on.
There's a red light on the recorder, Goose.
There you go. Try that one.
Wrong. See?
No.
Or was he wrong, Art?
No, that has nothing.
Too pompous to admit it?
He had the yellow light on something else. Somebody else was on hold, actually.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
Okay, let's try here.
Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Art, what is Goose doing?
No.
Goose is too sophisticated to admit when he's wrong. Arthur?
Yes.
What is he doing wrong? Let's catch him.
Unless it's up here.
Hello? Hello, hi, it's Wendy. I see how this is going down. You figure out whether the phones ring or work, and I'll just go into this story here. There was a student shot and killed. A student shot and killed an assistant principal and seriously wounded 2 other administrators at that particular high school. This all went down earlier today. Wow. Campbell County High School. It's in Knoxville, Tennessee. School to 1,400 students.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, can I speak to Wendy?
Yes, hi, speaking.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. My name is Darrell. I'm from Brooklyn.
Hey, Darrell.
I was thinking about Wendy Wayne, the Reverend Run.
Yes.
All of that. I never see him go to church. He's a reverend, but I don't see him going to church preaching or nothing. So that's the thing that's catching me.
But we've seen him wear his collar on the show. Where's he going in that collar?
Exactly. And I've been trying to reach you for the longest.
But you know what? You never see Whitney Houston go in the studio. I mean, we saw Bobby. I mean, a lot of the reality shows, you never see them actually go do their actual job, like what they're famous. Well, no, I can't say that. Danny Bonaducci goes on the radio.
Yeah, but, you know.
Nick and Jessica never went on tour or did anything because nothing ever happened until after that reality show. Then all of a sudden their career. I know what you mean, though. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
don't let me overtalk you. You jump right in.
Well, see, that's what I've been thinking. Every time I like watching it, but then again, my girl, she tells me that it seems like it's scripted.
Well, it does seem scripted.
You know, and he always want to be Mr. High Almighty, but don't go to church. How you gonna wear a collar and don't go to church, or not even go to church? At least his brother goes in a little hut and he prays to Buddha.
Yeah,
but. You know, he don't even get on his knees.
He writes his scripts though in the jacuzzi at the compound.
Yeah, that's crap too. So that's what I was thinking about.
Well, maybe they don't film on Sundays.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
True. And Art.
Yes.
I would like to go bowling and whip on him real quick.
He doesn't bowl anymore.
Well, you know, we could do a little wager.
I don't go out there anymore.
Say what?
I don't go out there anymore.
So you can't go to other bowling alleys?
And meet you?
How you doing?
No. It's no how you doing. I just want to bowl.
Yeah, but I got better things to do, man. You bowl with somebody else.
Hey, yo, Art, let me ask you a question. What's your average?
I didn't bowl. I hosted a party.
Art would have the microphone saying shout outs to, Jersey, Hillside, East Orange, Rutherford. What's good. That's like when I go to a party. Whenever I say I'm going to a party, I'm usually hosting. So I'm saying, what's up to Brownsville, Jersey City, Bronx.
I'm saying what's up to Brooklyn, Sterling Street, and Nostrand.
There you go.
And,
Nostrand Avenue.
And the Bronx.
Shout out to Star.
And my girl, Jamela.
All right. And thank you for calling.
All right. You have a good night.
Now, let's go to line number 5 because Cindy is in Rockaway Park. The computer's finally working, I can see.
Hello?
Cindy, your husband of 4 years wants to go to Arizona with friends?
No.
Excuse me, Girl Fridays. That's what this says on the computer.
I think it is. We might have lost
I'm not Girl Friday. I was on hold to give Artie a compliment.
No, not you. No. I'm talking to my interns. Wait, is this line 5, Goose?
Yeah. But I think what happened when we the phone was off the hook.
Oh.
So we might have lost.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Is your name Cindy?
No, it's Casey.
Oh, hi, Casey.
Hi.
How you doing?
It's Wendy. Tell Artie that he is too funny.
Yeah.
Yesterday, when Wild Thing was playing and he was doing all of those sounds.
Yeah.
And then he did the sucking noise. I fell out, and my children were like, "Mommy, what are you laughing at?" And all I could tell them is just the sound effects because they didn't understand what was going on.
Right.
But he really adds a lot to your show. He's like one of the best additions that you have.
Thank you. But it actually wasn't Art yesterday. Those were the button stylings of Trev Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Okay, and then props to Trev Hollywood because he had me cracking up, and that's always good to have.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here for.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Art, you just got tossed over.
No, I didn't. I told you.
All right, calm down, Art, please.
I could take him the credit.
Art!
He didn't like that at all.
I don't take people's credit.
All right.
I'm going to be on the radio.
Oh.
Like some people I know.
That's me. I give credit where credit is due. I don't.
You admitted you don't give credit. You admitted you take credit.
Excuse me. No, I don't. I'm full of good ideas. When somebody comes up with a better one, like you and the laugh tracks, I was just talking about you earlier today about bigger business. I said Artie came up. No, that's going to be big.
I'm not talking about us. I'm just talking about in general. You admit it, but go ahead, call her.
Wait, in what particular situation? I've stolen from someone.
There's so many. I don't remember.
I'm a style stealer and I don't give credit? Excuse me? I was just talking earlier with my business partner regarding how I give credit where credit is due.
Beautiful.
Artie came up with the laugh tracks and the sound effects about bigger business.
Oh.
I know, it doesn't work. I've already tried. Hello? Hey, put on some headphones. You don't have to listen, but you can just hear. Hey, lady, I'm sorry. Hello?
Hello, Wendy?
Yes, hi, I'm sorry. I was fighting with Art.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
I'm doing well. This is Keisha from the Bronx.
Hey,
how are you?
Keisha, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. What I like
You got to turn them up, girls.
You can't hear me?
No, not you, Keisha. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I just want to say that I heard you shouting out Lugos.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to let you know you got a black-owned custom blending here in Harlem.
Okay.
At 2310 Adam Clayton Boulevard.
Look, she's busting off.
And we're located between 135th and 136. I want to send you something over.
Okay.
So, instead of referring to other people, you refer to our own.
I take a number 2 mixed with a number 4 and number 6.
I got you. What type of hair do you like?
I prefer wet and wavy.
Wet and wavy. Do you do any type of mixing together, or just straight wet and wavy?
No, I like wet and wavy strict.
Okay. And what's the length you told me?
I like a 20-inch, but 18 is the shortest I'll go.
I'm going to look out for you and send you something over, Wendy.
Well, thank you.
I want to give a shout-out to my sister, Adrienne Bryant, and I want to give a shout-out to you guys over there at WBLS.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can I tell you something, everybody? She said all of that, and she never said the name of her place. And I just watched it happen, because it's like if you spend a lot of time trying to get through on the phone, you want to, she gave the directions, but she never gave a website or the name of the place. So that shout-out went to deaf ears. You know what I mean? Okay, so Wendy, I know you can't read this. No, can we get Elisa in here? I wanted to ask her about the Lisa Ray. She is? Oh, she must be on the telephone. Okay, leave her alone. Leave her alone. It's very difficult to book the show enough as it is. So anyway, right? So the parents were called into this high school to take their children home after the shooting went down. The assistant principal, Ken Bruce, was killed. And the other assistant principal and the principal were wounded in the shooting. The student was taken into custody. The school is locked down. The school was evacuated. The kids were loaded to buses. The parents came to pick up. No word on what it was all about. But they were searching each student who got on the bus. Tell you, these kids are ticking time bombs, some of them. Remember I was telling you that story last week, and then you heard it everywhere. The man who went to sit on the toilet at the Home Depot, and his booty was super glued to the toilet seat, and now he's suing. Well, the drama continues to unfold.
Damn, tore his skin off?
Tore his skin off. He did some serious damage. It was wet super glue.
Ripped his eyes open.
Well, yup.
Literally.
Well, the authorities are sensing that there's something fishy about the story. The bathroom was inspected. There was no indication of anything being on the toilet seat. The allegations don't make sense. Things aren't adding up. He said he was stuck to the toilet seat for about 15 minutes. The paramedics, they claim, unbolted him from the seat.
If he was fat, it might have been suction. Sometimes that suck got a really...
All right. Please, if you're not going to add to the show, then just shh. I got a couple more stories. Oh, Zoe, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, you raced in the room like you got something. Oh, thank you, Zoe. She's fabulous.
God, that image just changed.
Isn't she wonderful?
She went from frumpy to wow.
Yeah. Zoe was never frumpy. Oh, here comes Elisa. Here comes Elisa. Oh, boy. Here she goes. Okay, here's our report, everybody, on the Lisa Ray and King Michael wedding. Go ahead.
Well, I called Lisa with Lisa Ray.
Okay.
And she said that...
Oh, please. What?
There is a question.
Oh, gosh.
We really don't want to talk about it right now.
Oh, gosh.
We'll get back to you. There's just some questions that came up about the engagement.
Like the prenuptial. Lisa Ray in my head doesn't do prenups.
I said, listen, she's like, please ask Wendy not to talk. I'm like, it's too late. She's like, we'll get back to you with everything.
We need the exclusive on this story.
Cheater.
I was invited to the wedding, for God's sakes. Oh, at my house over the past week since we got the invitation. We've been wondering, really, we were going to book our vacation.
And Headhunter just told me about the invite.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
The invite was really, really gushy and mushy.
Cheesy.
No, it's not cheesy. It was two people who really believe in love.
He probably got an investigator and was like, okay, let me find out she's still messing with them football players.
No, basketball player. What's the name of the basketball player?
Peyton.
Allegedly, Gary Payton, who divorced his wife, allegedly, to be with Lisa Ray. Allegedly, Gary Payton allegedly was saying, you're not going to have me embarrassed in front of the whole NBA. I brought you around my players and whatnot. And we've been for 4 years and like that.
Well, they're not talking about it right now.
Oh, my gosh.
There are questions.
Well, we decided at my house we're not going to go to the wedding, but we're going to. She's registered every place good, including Williams-Sonoma. So we're going to send a gift and stuff.
Well, I'll find out if we need to send a gift or if we need to send a condolence card.
Oh my gosh! But either way, we're going to find out first. Hopefully, here on the show.
Yeah, she's that close to being the queen.
And I was trying to push. I was like, "Is it her? Is it him?" She's like, "Elisa, I can't talk about it."
She's about to be crowned the queen with all that money. He probably did a full-blown investigation.
Yeah, you know what? Oh God!
The Keikos, we need to find out what's really good.
Yeah. They seem so in love, though, with the size of her ring. Goose, is that another report? We're going to go to the phone as soon as you hang up that phone. It's very ghetto in here. If somebody's actually on the phone, you can't go to the phone line. I mean that in the best way. Shout out to Perry. Perry, you have a comment?
Hey, Wendy. No, this is not Perry.
Wait, what line did you press, Goose? Oh, this is Franny.
This is Big Franny Mae. How you doing?
Hey, Franny Mae. That's Art.
Kind of big.
Art is back.
I know. Big on personality, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Franny.
Anyway, I just want to, I gave you a fact one time. I told you after the after party, we were going to have the Wendy Williams experience thing, have all our little sound effects.
Yes, you did tell me that. I remember your facts. She invites people over to her house for a party. And then after, you kick out the guest, and then your main close crew stays, and everybody's responsible for a sound effect.
Right.
Of course, this is after drinks and maybe some Get Right, and then they're all, listeners of the show. It's very funny, Franny. Nice to have you here.
I mean, oh my God, I just wanted to call to tell you I love you. I mean, even in my conversation, we do Wendy Williams sound effects. If something is like real dramatic, we go dun dun dun. We have our own, little Wendy Williams experience all through life.
Thank you, Franny.
Okay, and what was with the lonely guy with Artie wanting the bowl? What was that about?
I don't know. He might have been you're a friend in his head, probably, Artie. All right, Franny Mae.
All right, then.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
All right, hon.
Now, Helena is on line 6, Goose, and she's asking about plastic surgery. Hey, Helena.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Hi, can I speak with Wendy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Good.
Good. I just wanted to make a comment. When the lonely guy called in and wanted to bowl with Art, why did Art have to be so mean to him?
You know what? A lot of you all ask me the same question about why am I mean to Art, and I'm not mean to Art.
No, not why you're mean to Art. Why did Art have to be so mean to the caller that wanted to bowl with him?
I'm going to tell you why. Art has been riding on a semi-mood all day.
Uh-huh.
A little tiny mood, Art? Not with me. I'm talking about in general.
Right. All right.
Yeah, you have. Let's
well,
ask.
That's all we wanted to know. We listen to you all the time. I just absolutely loved your show. But once in a while, Art was so pissy.
Oh, well, he just told me why.
All right.
Art is changing his whole image, and
Right.
apparently, instead of having all of his clothing that he ordered online, with your Armani and your Calvin Klein and Cavalli and stuff, you had it delivered here to the radio station. And so you were expecting your delivery today, and Steve, you just went downstairs. His delivery, everything came up. All right, so he feels better now.
All right, then that's good. So thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Helena. Fantosh is from Rockland, and she wants to talk about an old blind item. Chances are I probably don't really want to unblind it. Oh, I'm sorry, line 2. Hello?
You know what? I just called and I spoke with Wendy, and I was the fool that told her about my new business in Harlem without telling the name.
Oh, you got that too! You're gangsta!
And this is
Yeah! Hey, what's the business called?
It's called Ounce by Ounce.
There you go.
It's Ounce by Ounce. I'm so excited. Wanted to speak to you. I said, I got to call back.
I'm glad you called back.
Thank you.
That's my businesswoman. All right, take
Thank
care.
you. Please shout me out again.
You have just done it on the radio.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Guess what, everybody? There's apparently an audio recorded conversation between a community activist and the business manager of the New York Yankees star Gary Sheffield and his wife. And his wife, it's revealed in this conversation that the activist attempts to blackmail the couple over a sex video supposedly involving the singer R. Kelly. Do you recall me talking about Gary Sheffield's wife and R. Kelly and a sex tape? Okay. It's about to go down. Gary Sheffield and his wife wanted this guy and his story put on smash, like forget about it. Gary standing by his wife saying that, you know what? First of all, this is before we were married and everybody's lived their lives. Second of all, my wife is saying she was never with R. Kelly like that. So why is this even coming up? This is Gary standing up, holding his wife down in the situation. Well, child, this man has an attorney. He's a self-described minister by the name of Derek Mosley. And he's accusing them he's being accused of extortion. It's going to trial. I say all that to say I was trying to be so dramatic, getting confused. Wow. He was asking them originally for $20,000, Gary Sheffield and his wife.
Kevin.
What? What?
Then Kev said that anytime you needed him, you could call him. He's always there and all that.
Yes, he did.
Well, he's fronting right now.
Wait a minute. This is a Tourette's moment. I'm sorry. It runs in the family. This has nothing to do.
Calls to the show. He came up here to promote his boring book, and now he's not returning no calls. He straight came up here and just fronted.
He said he'd help with Dons and Divas.
He's not returning none of the girls' calls in the back. He's not doing none of that.
Oh, all right.
He's fronting right now.
Well, maybe we need to pull out. Zoe, can you get me the Kevin file, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you didn't even get that bad on him.
Thank you, Zoe.
He's fronting.
All right. Being Wendy Williams. Ow. It's just me, y'all. Being Wendy Williams. You know what? The Sheffield should have just laid low. Because the tape is probably going to be the truth. The couple's business manager, Rufus Williams, recorded conversation with Mosley last year after Mosley contacted him about the tape. At one point, Mosley, this is the guy who allegedly had sex with Mrs. Sheffield, told Williams that anybody that wanted to be immoral, they would have flat called one of those tabloids to see how much money they could get. Oh, in other words, Mosley's saying, I'm coming right to you all with the money. I'm not immoral. Well, Rufus Williams, this is the couple's business manager, testified yesterday, Monday, that Mr. Mosley told the Sheffields that they needed to atone and she needed to repent. how much is it worth to them? Mosley then asked, how much is it worth to them? When somebody from the team wanted to get somebody big in the team, in the front office just wanted to buy the tape, how much is it worth to you? Damn. Oh, Sheffield, please. And Mrs. Sheffield, everyone has a past. Goodness knows, mother has lived. But wow. A recorded conversation. Then that'll be all on eBay and stuff. Not eBay.
On the internet.
I was going to say, where do you want people go and get that information you get?
Mixtapes.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. You put a nice beat under it. Give me a beat.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Oh. Hello, Miss Sheffield. Yeah. Stop. I've lost my... you're no Fred Norris. I mean, you're getting there.
Well, you have to change banks. That's why. It takes a little long. You have to change banks.
I bet you Fred Norris doesn't change banks.
Yeah, and I bet you Fred Norris has better equipment, too.
How dare you? How dare you?
They don't use as many as we do.
You always have to hit way below the belt.
Well, and he doesn't use as many as we do either.
They get more guests than we do, so we got to fill up our time.
There you go.
With sound effects.
There you go. That works.
Flowetry is scheduled to do an autographing in New York this week of their new CD, Flowology. As a matter of fact, today, we missed it, 12 noon, Columbus Circle at the Borders. I like them.
You really like them.
On Thursday, they're going to be at Carol's Daughter. You know what? Truth be told, I like them as a group. I enjoy having conversation with them. I don't much pay attention to their music.
No.
Is that terrible?
But what about the...
They say they're not lesbians, Art.
One of man.
Oh, gosh. Is that the one that lost all the weight? Please don't talk direct.
No one's doing with these two.
Oh. No, they're not. They say that they're not. I missed my opportunity to have them on the show. Now they got their CD. They're in town. And, well, everybody go out and get the CD. It drops actually... Is today the 8th or the 7th?
8th.
Oh, it drops today. Did I just say that in the beginning of the conversation? Oh, gosh, what is the matter with me? Flowology. It's in stores today. Go out and pick that up. Do we have a copy of that in the back or anything? Can I have one that I can listen to in my truck?
Sure. Are you going to re-listen to it? You going to bump Junk Jeezy?
No. Jeezy never gets junk.
Oh.
I have a dirty backpack slot in my car that stays occupied with a DP artist.
There you go.
Now, currently, I must tell you...
Common?
No, Common is no longer in there.
No staff?
No more staff. Think about the dirty backpacker who was discovered at the Apollo who recently came in here.
Oh, wow.
Who?
Life.
Exactly.
Oh.
I just wanted to see if you remember. I gave his CD a chance. And Life replaced Jill Scott.
Oh, it was after a long run.
Jill Scott had a long run in the dirty backpack slot.
I remember.
So now I'm going to take Life out to replace with Flowetry.
Okay.
I would like to hear what their CD sounds like. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about Beyonce, Jamie Foxx, we'll take your phone calls. Hey, Wendy, Art, and Goose. Wendy, are you possibly pregnant again?
Oh!
Are you attracted to John Legend because you seemed too friendly in your head when he came by the show? One last question. Why would you wear a mini skirt while you have your period? Ooh. You should know better. Oh, that's from Jennifer Reed. Jennifer, first of all, because nobody takes care of a period anymore with a little strip of Bounty. You know what I mean? I mean, leaking is so 70s, isn't it? There are 4 girls in the room, 5 including me. Let's be honest. I promise, I swear to you, I won't call out your names. When's the last time you girls experienced a leak? Just raise your hand. Do you experience leaks from time to time?
About 2 weeks ago.
One of the girls said from time to time.
Which one?
That one. That's why, and because I took Midol, so I didn't have any bloating. So that's why. And yeah, I do like John Legend. He's a friend in my head. Where did the pregnancy question come from? Exactly.
I think you wanted out loud, and then you reminded yourself that it was there.
Can you translate, Art? What?
You said that for me?
Come on, Dominican.
Damn goose. Let's take a break, everybody. We'll be back. Vaughn Harper comes up at 7 o'clock with The Quiet Storm. More gossip, and of course, your entertaining phone calls. I got a few advice faxes, too. And of course, interesting stories in the news. It all is straight ahead on the Wendy Williams Experience at 107.5 WBLS. WBLS! You're calling number 10.
Oh my God!
Guess what? You just picked up your share of the money. You just picked up $1,000.
I gotta pull over, girl. I'm driving. I'm so excited.
Who knows? You could be our next winner.
Well, I'm glad that we've made life a little easier for you, Bert.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Let everybody know the only radio station with the $107,000 cash guarantee.
I love 107.5 WBLS. Yeah.
8 a.m. White House press conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
9, only on the WB11.
Hey, this is Lisa Ray, and guess what? Wendy's not all that bad. In fact, she's kind of great. Okay, Artie, where's my money?
Yo, what's up? This is the Flow Assist.
This is the songstress.
And you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
And we're not gay.
Truly, Wendy, I know you're interested, but we're not.
Really?
What's up, y'all? This is Charlie Wilson, and you listen to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
I love that whole strip from Lisa Ray, Flowetry. I never heard that one. They must have just did that. They were up at Steve's show. I think they did that in the other room. Oh, you guys.
Thanks, Anthony.
Flowetry, how you doing? No, you know what? We do have to get them in here. And Art's in the back finding me that Flowetry CD. I'd like to check it out. Dear Wendy, I'm looking to purchase a mink fur jacket for Christmas. Just wondering what the prices are for a baseball mink. I know you always big up Demetrio Furs, and I would like to know if they have a website. Also, can you give the address? Also, whatever happened to the pictures from your album release party? Just to let you know, I've been a fan since the Lips days, and I remember your birthday party at the Ritz with the intro and those kids. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Wow, you've been around since forever. It's from Giselle in Queens. Thank you, Giselle. A baseball mink jacket, Giselle. You're looking at starter price for good quality mink, $1,500. Yeah, Demetrio Furs is not only is it a showroom, but they actually get the skins and so on. They're one of the larger ones in the fur districts. 30th Street, 30th, not 38th. 30th Street I think they're between 6th and 7th. And you spelled the name correctly. No, you didn't. It's DIMITRIO. Bill and Pete, it's a family business. And they're there every day. Call them, directory assistants, and baseball mink. Yep. Do you want it with the hood or without? Oh, well, I like this one, but it doesn't have a hood. Oh, no problem. We'll put one on for you. How big do you want it? I mean, they're good. They're good. So, yeah. And the album release party pictures. They were up on one of the party websites, and I guess they're down now. This hour of the show is brought to you by MCU. Don't forget about the WBLS Christmas Party with a Purpose, December 17th, Marriott Marquis. It's in the Broadway Ballroom. Yeah, featuring a full buffet, live entertainment, Jaheim, Donnell Jones, and more. 212 Ticketmaster. Get your tickets now for December 17th. We'll all see you there. Me and Vonnie will be in full regalia. 307-7171. Steve Harvey, Mark Jordan, Champagne, all of us will all be there. And the proceeds for our Christmas Party with a Purpose benefit the anti-domestic violence programs Safe Horizon and Day One. So hope to see you there. Now I'm going to take caller number 10 on the phone right now so you can see Jewel Diamond Taylor, a motivational speaker. Thursday the 10th, that's this week. Now, Jewel Diamond Taylor is going to be at Passaic County Community College in Paterson, New Jersey. If you feel as though your life is stuck on stall, then maybe you do need some motivation. Why not get it from the motivational stylings of Joel Diamond Taylor. All right, caller number 10 right now wins those passes. Dial carefully. Big Franny Mae. It wasn't me who was pressing the moo. Franny Mae says, Art, you're stinky. The moo and the crickets. Boo. Yeah. I just wanted to repeat, though. And thank you for not including my name in that fax. That was Art. Telephone, anybody? Beyonce and her mother, Tina Knowles, along with Kelly Rowlands, they left Michelle's name out of the mix. But they're donating.
Wendy.
Yes, hello?
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
This is so-called the lonely guy. I guess Art is scared to bowl with me.
Oh.
It's not I'm not lonely.
Mm-hmm. You just feel like Art is like a friend in your head, right?
A friend in my head.
Yes, I understand why you asked him to bowl. You'll have to pardon Art. He was waiting for his new clothes to come in. Now that his clothes are in, he's...
Only thing I was saying that if we bowl and I lose, he has a T-Rex moment saying my first and last name and say loser. And if I win, he does the same of saying I'm the winner and he's the loser.
So all you wanted him to do was to say your name on the radio, but you're on the radio now. Go ahead and say it.
No. I want Art to say my name and then he's the loser.
Okay. All right,
But
sir.
I understand he said he's a chicken, but
Hold on a moment. There's nobody at the perch. Hold on, sir. Are you ready? Let me press my own damn buttons. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, something your buttons on.
Damn. All right, bye. I don't know how to turn them off, so we'll just let the crickets ride out.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Wendy.
Hi. I was just going to say that Beyonce and Kelly and the Knowles family are donating $1 million to the survivors of Hurricane Katrina.
Wow.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
They're doing that through their Survivor Foundation.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's great. Oh, how phony was that?
I thought somebody was going to screen the call. I didn't know that you were going to just pick right up. But since I'm on the air right now, I was going to say a special thank you to you.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Yeah, this is Mills from Action Videos.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? And I went to Virginia State. I heard you mentioned Art went to Virginia State. I want to find out what year he went there because I went to Virginia State too.
Well, he only went there to get into college. He did not want to obtain his degree there as it's a substandard school by his opinion. So what he did was he sorted out going there. I guess that's because that's where he got accepted. Then he ended up getting his degree from Penn.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, he got
a lot of people. Yeah, I transferred to Virginia Commonwealth after 2 years, so a lot of people go that route.
Why'd you transfer?
Richmond, Petersburg was a little bit too rural for me.
It was very rural, right?
And only 30 minutes up the 95 is
a real school.
VCU.
Oh.
And it's very urban.
Yeah.
A lot going on up there.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Zoe,
well, thanks again for coming on. Did you get the package I sent?
No.
I sent you a package, a thank you letter, and everything. So thank you.
Well, okay, I'll look for the package.
And stay in touch.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Where did I mean it? Hello? Zoe, why are you in the garbage can?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for something.
What?
Something I wrote down, but I think I lost it.
Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Goose, you're chewing like a queen, please. Hello, hi, you're on the radio.
Hey, Wendy, what's shaking?
Oh, well, you know.
Well, you know. Oh, it's Monday. I got to be calling to win tickets, but it's okay.
Oh, did we get a winner for the tickets?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, she's on the phone with the winner in the other room.
Oh, well. Oh, anyway. Just calling to say hi. Good afternoon to you, Miss Wendy.
Well, I appreciate you listening.
How's all? My name is Emmy. I'm calling from Richmond Hill, Queens.
Well, thank you, Emmy.
Yes, I want to go shout out to my homegirl Najib in the Bronx.
Okay.
My boyfriend Jerry at North Shore, working right now.
All right, and thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
being
nice.
a great lady.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She said ciao. Wait, hold on. Hello? Is the next caller there? Okay, very well, because Elise is in here.
No, I just got a call behind the scenes from one of our record label friends.
Okay.
That said that Blair Underwood, at his signing, he has Kim Fields hanging with him. A very unapproachable Kim Fields.
They're not messing around. Period.
I said I would ask you.
Period. End of statement. I have no question in my mind. Mrs. Underwood, don't worry about your Blair. If that's his only choice, he's staying faithful and married and in love with you. How you doing?
And they said said a lot of people are saying that they heard about it from you.
Oh, good. That was my first time meeting Blair. Do you know who used to, you know who's been out on a date with Blair? I mean, with Kim Fields? Artie, life of the party.
What?
He's in the back, I guess, trying on his new Armani. Yeah. What? He's been around. You ever hear the stories that he tells about Lola Falana coming in after being beat up by Sammy Davis Jr.? Coming into the house late at night in the morning. It's a little tiny Art, like 5 years old, peering around the wall. Miss Gladys, that's Art's mom. Artie, you tell Miss Gladys and Lola, family friends, really close and stuff. So, Lola would come in and Miss Gladys would open up. I think he said they did actually eat the sardine sandwiches. That's what they would enjoy eating. Like the Golden Girls break out the cheesecake. Miss Gladys and Miss Lola would break out I was gonna say Miss Artie. And Art would be peering around the corner and hear all about it. Mm-hmm. He gets around. Jamie Foxx does too. He's about to star in another movie, Blood on the Leaves. Doesn't that sound like a good one? It's a murder mystery. And it's based on white racists, apparently a person or a group of people who were acquitted of murdering several blacks during the Civil Rights era. And so, no word on when this comes out, but he's constantly working. Good for him. Take my money. Wendy, I really enjoyed the exhibit interview. I love his show, Pimp My Ride. Yada, yada, yada. That's from Coco Ma. Thank you. Wendy, I was at the movies on Friday on 23rd Street in Chelsea, and I to see Saw 2, and seated 2 seats down from me was and a woman, blah, 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 because I saw his wife on Crib. Oh, the woman that he allegedly was with, light skin, long hair, or a weave chick. He was with, has dark brown. They look like they were, and carrying. I don't know any of this to be true. Wendy, Nicole Murphy is proving that looking good is the best revenge. This is Eddie Murphy's soon-to-be ex-wife. The recent issue of Jet, she was posing in a bikini with her youngest child. Nicole had 5 kids, but you'd never know it by the photos. I know, she does look amazing. I got an Artie celebrity spotting. I'll get to the gist. Wendy, on Thursday, I was at the Bergen County toll booth at 11 p.m. waiting in traffic, yada, yada, easy pass. I was in the pay lane. I'm sitting there for about 4 minutes waiting for the lane to start. Finally, I get pissed. I open up my car door and I step out to see what's going on. It's the toll booth clerk smiling and carrying on, taking pictures with Artie. He was the passenger in this silver Benz at the toll booth, and I recognized Artie from the Laugh Factory. The driver was the same tribe as Kobe Bryant's wife. Artie looked very nice in a pinstripe suit. Anywho, the man is definitely a superstar in the making. I definitely did not detect any how you doing in Artie. That's from Simone, from the how you doing state. That means Jersey. Wow. I wonder if this was really Artie. What is that in the microphone?
Pinstripes.
That's you chewing, Goose. Wow, you really did chew like a cow on a cud. Come on, let's talk to some people before we leave. Hello?
Hey, Wendy. I know it's about time for you to go. This is Adrian.
Hi, Adrian.
Hey, did you hear about this story about the ball player in Philly, the pitcher?
Yeah. With the gasoline in it.
What the hell is going on? Now, you know this is the same dude whose moms got kidnapped last year.
Shut up!
Yeah, they held her for the $6 million ransom down in Caracas, and they were the dope dealers.
Yo.
And they had that $6 million ransom out on her. Yeah, this is the same dude.
Okay, everybody. What's the pitcher's name? Because I don't really follow baseball like that.
Urbina.
Okay. The pitcher for the Phillies, everybody, was arrested for attempted murder. Tell the rest of the story.
Poured gas on him.
Yeah.
It was supposedly over a gun. Some of them had cuts and burns on their backs. And
right. They're saying that the pitcher dude attacked some of the employees at the house with a machete.
Well, he claimed that they were just chilling in the pool. And he said they were trying to take advantage of him. He said all he did was talk to him crazy, and then he left and went to bed.
Wow.
This makes Jason Williams look like a Boy Scout.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with this. Thanks for calling, Adrian.
All right, now.
Bye-bye. Art, were you in a pinstripe suit at 11 p.m. on Thursday nights with a girl, and you were in the passenger seat of a silver Benz, taking pictures with the toll booth operator?
Like last Thursday or last...
It was last Thursday. Yeah. I got the report right here. She said she was waiting to pay her toll for 4 minutes. Finally, she got out of her car to see what the hell was going on at the toll booth. She sees you smiling and cooning.
I had to represent the show. I didn't want to give you a bad name.
In a pinstripe suit with a girl driving a Benz?
With some benefit. I was like a date for benefit.
What was it benefiting?
Some disease. Some skin disease. I went there for the free food.
I see you put your heart all into, So who is the girl?
A friend of mine. She lives in Saddle River.
Oh, that's the girl with the money.
One of them.
Oh, wow. That's my Artie.
Hand claps on.
Yeah, he puts his own hand claps.
You trying to go home yet?
Don't try to escape the mic now that it's just sizzling up. You and your friend in Saddle River.
Your hair looks great.
Whatever.
Oh, here we go.
Please. Yeah, well, I have to go. Damn. Shout out to John and them at Beyond Images. I just got your facts. Thank you so much. They do a lot of rapper wheels and whatnot over there. They're dropping names here, but I've had it. Between Method Man and Art, I've just had it. Finding all kinds of stuff in the cars and whatnot. I love you guys, though. Look at all the pictures of the wheels that they do. Art, do you need some rims for your Lexus?
They do all kind of custom work, and they're great.
Oh, you've been?
Well, I've seen the stuff, yeah, but they're off the hook. Anything you can imagine, they can make.
Is this like the East Coast version of where Exhibit Show is?
Better. They probably come to John to steal his ideas.
Wow.
John is the man.
Well, then shout out to you all, John. At Beyond Images.
That's right.
Shout out to you all at the Bergen toll booth. Shout out to everybody at, what's the hair store called on 125th Street? I forgot. Homegirl called back. That was good.
There's something.
Uh-oh. Wendy, what's the news on Denzel? I heard he moved out and was getting a divorce. Yep, that's about all we heard, too. All right, everybody. Love you for listening. Come back tomorrow if you would like. If not, can we persuade you in some way? I'll offer art services. All right, I love you. Take care. Vaughn's next with The Quiet Storm. Bye.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS Music